live. Oh, hey folks, here we are again at, this time we're going to do a live session, our all-weekend extravaganza that we're calling Hurri-Cant. Woo-hoo. And Mitch is here for our first thing, and Mr. Jim Chaney is here from Texas. Welcome, Jim.
Thank you.
He traveled a long way here to be with us. And we're going to do a little series of games here. It's going to be an all-weekend thing. We're going to try and do it all live if we can, unless we get too many people here. But this is the first session. We're going to do Wimp Wars, which what Wimp Wars is everyone has to bring an army that has at least 6 elements of light horse or Saloy, any combination. You guys have seen those videos that we have on the site before. And we're going to have Jim, well, we're each going to play each other. Jim and Mitch are going to go first. So let me set the camera and you guys can go ahead and get started.
Well, just before we get started, I've already messed this up. These guys are not Saloy.
They're not?
Yeah, but
No.
you got...
Do you have at least 6 light horse?
I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
Yeah, so I need to hawk one of these guys
for a light horse.
for a light horse.
There you go. Then
Yeah.
you're good.
You got to watch out because these people are demons. They'll be on you and be like, Jim's playing an illegal game. You know what I say is if we start the game wrong, it still counts. So both people agreed.
Dango Texans, you can't take trouble.
Yeah, watch them.
Okay, we're all centered there. Got 3 viewers. Welcome. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reply to any comments, so you might want to save the comments until
Or
the end of the...
You could watch it on here.
Are you fully charged?
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
As soon as you figure out how to open your phone?
yeah,
Okay.
I'm waiting for you to tell me you're live.
And right here. Look, you
Oh,
saw
was it? Was it? Oh, there he is.
Make sure the volume is down.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't
turn
want any
it down.
commercials.
Now you're
Just set it down here.
commercial, too.
Do you have another plug connection, Art?
I'm okay for a while.
Okay. All right. All right. So, what's the first matchup we got here? Yep. Just sit down
There
here.
you are.
Later nomadic Mongols.
Later nomadic Mongols and their book
452.
452. Okay.
And
And they consist of.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to have to change it. They've got cavalry general,
Right.
4 cavalry,
Right.
6 light horse,
6 light horse.
and 1 bow.
Fast mode.
5. Okay. Perfect. Okay, Mitch, who you got?
Then I'm doing book 234, the Pergamenes.
One of your favorite armies.
Yes, yes. And I have a knight general, another knight, a light horse, 7 Seloy, and 2 solid
I
pike.
got that. That'll give you something to do.
2 solid pike. There you go.
Okay. You guys go ahead and roll for aggression.
I am aggression 1.
I am
Hilly.
aggression.
Let me make sure we are charging right now. We are, okay. So we don't run out of
Is
juice.
there an aggression 0?
Probably.
There they are. I guess I need to die, huh? Anyone in there? Jar.
Your house.
It's in Mongolia.
Mongolia. And
I are.
Yeah.
Step. Probably.
Yes, correct. Steps.
Show the folks so Jim made these cool cards. Show them what you made there.
Yeah.
That's worthy of being shown.
I like them.
Here you go.
Yeah.
So you made a card there. Let's see if we can get the glare out
There
of
you go.
there.
Right there.
That says the army, what it consists of, movement. What else you got on there? Enemies,
Yes.
terrain types.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Very cool.
and then you put it on the
Yeah. The
thick cards. So you never have to make it again,
well.
unless somebody pours a liquid from the
No,
top.
actually.
Oh, you can switch them out.
Oh, nice.
The army's been updated. Oh,
Okay.
I gotta remake a new card.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
there
know.
you go. Cool stuff.
You need the bigger screen.
Okay. What
No,
do
no, I need to.
If you
I
want a
need
bigger
to-
screen,
I need-
right there.
2 gentle hills, and then I can have a river rocky scrub gully or built up area.
Do you want to use your terrain or ours? Doesn't matter. Either way.
Do I have mine?
I got it.
I don't.
I got, you need, so you want 1 or 2
Compulsory
generals?
is 1 to 2 gentle hills.
How many you want?
2.
2 generals?
And I can have a river, a rocky, a scrub, a gully, or a built up. Oh heck, let's go with a rocky.
rocky terrain.
This is not going to be edited, folks. So if
It's
one of us
live.
takes forever,
If Tony
you'll
does,
just have to shut it off and then watch it later at a later time.
if Tony doesn't hit the beep button during a swear, too bad.
Yeah, we'll try to. We've got some pretty civilized people here now, so if I haven't been kicked off YouTube by what comes out of my mouth, then it probably won't happen.
Do you need one more? How much? You need one more piece. Does it say one or two generals, or
It's a 1 or 2 generals.
say,
So I
can
took
you
2
do it?
generals. Then I have a Rocky, and we can do a scrub.
Whatever you want.
You want it? It's
Yeah,
your
it's
land.
you. It's your land.
You're defending this place. What does it
Yeah.
look like, Jim?
When you left
River.
home, what was it?
River.
have a
Oh, the spirit of Scott is strong in
Yes,
this one.
it does have a river. All right.
Let me check one thing.
Scott, River Dance would be proud.
Yeah, all the river, none of the dancing.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
no.
oh, you got a better. See,
Do I have a better
there
river?
you go.
Does a bear have hair?
There we go.
It
A
may be-
bear hair doesn't.
yeah,
A bear and bear. A bear does not. Yeah.
The bear without the hair.
I don't know if it's set up for comments.
it should.
I agree. It should
Somebody
be.
say something.
Are we going on?
Yeah, we're on.
Yeah, we've been on.
Yeah.
Are we pressing the mess?
Yep. Keep
Yeah.
on going.
Well, if comments aren't on, we'll double check that. I haven't gone live on the phone in a couple months, so
Okay, the
3 months.
the first general hill is a 4. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4? Is that the way it does?
That's
Oh,
correct.
yeah,
Yep.
And this
it may go in another quadrant. Yep.
general hill 2. Hmm.
It says there's 2 people watching. Maybe one
Yeah,
of them
yeah,
could
but
say
it's just as
hello.
comments. Yeah.
I
It's
don't
okay.
Think, I don't think general hill 2 is gonna fit. Yeah, I guess it will, huh?
Well, remember, it may go into another one,
Oh,
so
that's right.
we could push it into that zone.
I don't think it's gonna fit.
Right, but what I'm saying is it may go into this section.
Oh, is that as
A
much as you want?
smaller proportion of it.
Okay.
So in other words, you can't say, okay, some of it's in it. It's got to be mostly in this one,
Okay.
which you've got some play in there. I don't want to place it for you, but yeah, it may not be set for them to do the. We'll try to get it on the next one. We don't want to start it, so you guys need to just watch anyway. So
The rough
they can
terrain?
always add comments after the fact. So
Yeah, the rough terrain.
okay,
1.
go ahead and just kill it so you
Alright.
save your battery life. Save it for the next one.
Save life.
There'll be more live videos, folks.
Yep.
The rough is on.
The rough has to be completely in one. Yes.
Okay, and then the river.
You're picked because you're
My-
defending.
Now you notice there's something wrong with the river. It can be a mat. Oh, is it more than one base? Is it exactly a base width wide? The water
I think so.
looks like it's a little bit over. That's okay. We'll know what it. We'll
You
know,
will
we'll
know.
know what to do.
We'll
Where I want. Why make it easy? So it has to go straight, is that correct?
It has to go from one to another one, right?
Yeah,
And
one
it can't go
into-
within. What's the
4.
magic number?
4.
4. Other than the edge that it begins or starts in.
A little bit. Or no, yeah. That.
I don't know. I'll look it up. I
Yeah,
never
look
use
it up.
rivers. Hey Scott, what is the?
Yeah.
Where do you place the rivers?
Scott,
I never
chime
play. I
in.
never play with them. Although we're due to have a river only tournament soon.
It might be. You might have to go.
Which way?
Maybe. I think it's right this way.
It cannot start or go within 4 base widths of any
Okay.
battlefield edge except the 2 edges it flows from and towards.
You should be good there.
So it actually does not have to go straight across. It can actually go like this if you
but
want.
this part can't come this way. It would have to go out here.
Are we
and
within?
then-
Are you outside of 4?
Yeah,
We're
here
worried
we
about
are.
the water, the actual
Right.
water.
We're here. We're
Okay.
out.
Okay,
But technically, I mean, he could go like that,
he could.
or He could come out
He
here
could come
and
in and
come
go-
in here. Yeah, or right there. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, exactly. But it's hard to bend that.
It really is.
That's what the
I need to get the one with the accordion.
That's what the Mongol Navy looks like.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
And they borrowed it from the Philistines, who borrowed it from the Italians, who borrowed it from the Germans.
See?
Oh, okay.
That's the tanks are all in the hold.
It's been everywhere.
Yes.
Okay, so now Mitch gets to decide
All right.
what side he wants to come in on.
I'm gonna be in the hills.
Wow.
It's your deodorant, Tony.
As opposed to the one you're not wearing?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, you are German.
Yeah. It's that rutabaga perfume. Ah!
Just for the record, Jim actually got the first drop on the rutabaga
That's right.
about 2 hours ago.
That's right. He beat us all.
So we were supposed to start at 9 and we're starting at noon. We had too much of a good time talking to each other. So
Yeah. There was
that's
a lot of
okay.
fun.
We've got some shorter games, this one and the next one, so we should be able to get through and get back on track.
Exactly.
All
Okay.
right. What's next? These guys?
Yep.
Your camp. Put that here.
Okay, my camp.
Oh look. Finally put a ship out there and send away.
Nope.
No,
It's good.
barely. Okay.
It's good. And
That way I can knock it over.
I'm gonna put my camp here because I'm sure they're not.
Might need to go a
littoral.
little bit farther that way. Yep. Perfect.
I'm sure they're not littoral.
It just can't be this distance.
Am I good? Or do I need to go more?
A little more. Yep.
You're good.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so that's rough, Jello Hill, and a river
Yep.
of some unknown depth.
Of some known undepths. But Jim, you got to deploy first.
Well, that seems communist.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, Mongolia's communist now, so that's a good fit.
Right. So,
They were all.
how far forward? Can I go all the way to here?
Yeah. So your setup area for everyone is from here to that corner to back. Okay. Nobody can set up in the river.
Right.
Okay. And in these zones here,
Light cavalry can
you
go
can
in
set
there.
up light cavalry, light horse,
All right.
cavalry, camelry, auxilia, Savoy mounted infantry.
I'm the man.
I bet you could set up your entire force other than the bowmen on the flank.
Yes.
On the flanks.
Yes.
If you choose to.
How do you do that? I set them up like this, you mean?
No, like
No. In this area,
Oh,
like
yeah.
any of those troop types other than the
Okay.
bow is eligible to set up in these areas.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I know so much about this. I'm going to make this really hard on you.
Yeah, I don't have no shooters, so you're safe.
I have no clue.
You just need to get out of that terrain as soon as you can there, Jim.
Well, the good thing about that terrain is it only slows you down by one base, but you can move together, and it doesn't have any real. The only negative effect is it just slows you down.
Togetherness is overrated.
Yeah.
It's a little kumbaya for you.
Oh.
I've never really, as you know, the only time I play is when I come down here. The wilds of Texas aren't real.
So
Well-
you haven't played since 2019?
That's correct.
Well, we will keep you with lots of options.
Time to give you another callus.
Yeah. Yeah. Why, I don't know.
So I'll just play him next and then you?
Yep. Sounds like the plan. All right. So I'm gonna deploy all my super infantry.
Yeah, I decided to do this live because with as many games we're playing, I don't have the memory on the phone to capture all the games before we upload them. Otherwise, it would be, I could probably do 2 sessions and then I'm out completely. So we'll just run all these live. You can watch us make all our mistakes live.
Exactly. The water is the water. This is just the
Correct.
nothing.
It's a bank.
Yeah, bank.
It's a
That's
bank
it.
representation.
It's not really nothing. It's just a bank. And not the kind you rob. If you're into that.
Or you put money in.
Or put something else in there, but we're not going to go there. It's a family show.
There you go. Kids are not quite to bed in England yet. All right, I'm gonna go with this. All right.
Okay. Jim, did you go over for the people watching what units are where in your
I
army?
did not.
Okay.
So this is the cavalry general.
Okay.
Cavalry, 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 cavalry. These are all light horse, fastbow.
Okay.
And I have a light horse, Saloy, 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 solid pike, knight general, knight, Saloy, Saloy, Saloy.
Okay.
And Jim, you're first.
Yep. You got the first
All
battle.
right.
How about you? Oh, if
A sign of things to come.
If there was only rutabagas.
They are. They're right there, and they're
Yeah,
rock
they're all
solid.
rocky ones. Oh, the worst kind. They're so crunchy.
Yeah, so because that's rough going, everybody can just group move through that. They just have to go at the slow rate.
Which isn't so bad.
It's not so
Having that
bad.
as a effect.
Yeah, the general cannot advance with these other guys.
Yes, you can, because
He's
they're
just-
all in the same.
They're all considered
They
the
was
same
touching
group
this
at
guy,
this
right?
time. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you
It's all
can
one group.
move everybody, Jim.
Yep. If you choose to,
Yes,
including those two back there.
Exactly.
I'm going to then. But
because you were
I'm
in
going to, no, that would be, so I've got to do it this
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
you were in Tony's formation of pip superiority of keeping them all together.
I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah,
I may suck at other things, but I'm.
Thankfully, that didn't take long.
Yep.
And if we were in range, which we're not, you'd be able to shoot, but we're not in range. So I
Bad
have
guys.
Wow, and boy, are we angry. Angry people.
You really don't like that water, do you?
We are just
6-1 splits happen all the time.
Yep. This is gonna be one. Ooh, I better be careful. Nope, doing good. Still one.
So one of our favorite matchups is this army against my Armenians. We've gone round and round and make great games. Great games.
That's gonna be one. It's gonna be two.
Oh, you didn't run them on an ally this time.
Nope.
No.
No, I'm going
Living
all
lar-
in Wimp.
Living large.
I'm going all
Hey,
in.
Saloy are
Wimp.
cool.
Hey, if Don,
Hey, how you doing?
if Don Harding can win with this army, then
Anything's possible.
anybody can win with this army, right? I mean, he beat Tony, Luke, and me with this army.
I bet he couldn't do it now.
Yeah. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I could move one more time because I'm outside of the. We'll do it. We'll do it with just one guy though. 6. Okay. That is it.
So you needed to roll a 7.
I need a 7.
Well, got to use a D8 for that. Remember?
Ah. 3 pips. See?
Tripled your pips.
Yes.
But you won't do that next time.
They're waking
I got a
up.
9.
Well, let's see.
Wait.
Waiting.
That's your pips. You have 1 shot. You got 3 pips, but you get a shot. I'm
Are
pretty
you in
sure. it's
range?
only- yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
This is the range right here.
Yep.
You got a shot. It's 2 to 2.
You could use the same die. We just know that you
We just
rolled
know you
up.
got 3.
That's 2 to 2. Double them. Double them and make them run.
If you roll
Roll
a,
a
ten.
if
Double 'em.
I
you
gotta
roll
roll
a
a 10,
6,
right?
you push 'em. See? See?
Yeah. Make sure you roll on the board so that the people
Okay.
can see. Yeah.
You're good. Now you got 3 pips. Go ahead. Carry on.
Did you recall?
Yep.
Okay.
Take that. you rat.
Yeah. See, I knew we were forgetting something.
Okay.
I'm just over here drinking Coca-Cola.
Ooh, hard stuff.
Mm.
I'm not at work. I don't need a drink today. This is all good.
Wait.
I could lose every game this weekend and I wouldn't care.
The night session.
Still better than a day at work.
The night session is kicking back.
Yeah, let's drink at night when I have to drive home.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
No, the bad thing is, because they're in
One.
that thing, they can only go one.
They can only go one.
So I can go to here,
Yep.
correct?
Yep.
Correct.
Now.
2.
Yeah. Now, technically, because you're outside of range, you could move light horse again. But as long as they're touching that, they can only move one. So you have one left.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
So we're gonna call the high point on the hill from here to here, like we normally do,
Yeah.
the same level, and then it goes
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. So here's a question. Watching him move like that.
Yep.
So let's say he moved all those guys,
Okay.
and he still had one move left,
Right.
and then he moved the whole group together.
They can move with them.
They can move
They
with
can move with them. Yes.
But I use 3 to get out there.
Yeah, yeah. But I was just
Yeah,
thinking out loud
very
that's a
interesting.
possibility that somebody can do.
So do we shoot each
Yep.
time?
Yes.
Yep.
So you
Yep.
get to shoot again.
And I believe the only guy in target is still him.
3 or 2.
2-2.
2-2. Sorry.
2-2. And
Lock,
it's a
and they're-
lock.
and they're both
we're
fast, so no
no effect.
Okay.
All right.
Go.
Back to
See if you can roll another 6.
yeah. Let's see what happens here. You're right. What are you doing?
It's my superpower. People think, that stuff happens all the
What is
time.
this?
That happens all the time.
Well, this is scary. This is scary. Well, we're gonna do that.
Ha ha!
How about you? There's one.
If you're gonna get shot at, you might as well do something about it.
There's one.
Absolutely.
And we
Here-
still don't know how low the river,
Well,
how deep the river is.
I was thinking about that. This is 2.
Pergamines, they naturally scared of water?
They
Well,
could.
yeah. You know what fish do in water.
Aha. See?
Well, the Scythians didn't bathe, supposedly, unless it rained. It was like against their religion or something like that.
Well, why would you want to wet your body if the gods, unless the gods told you to with rain?
See?
I'd make a terrible Scythian.
That's 2.
And plus that water bounces off.
I mean, if you're greasy enough, the water will bounce off.
then it oozes off.
Because they're like Cav, I'm gonna move these guys. They don't have to have line of sight for Mr. Big. They just gotta be within 20. So it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 left. Let's go find out what the water's doing.
Okay.
We're gonna come in.
I suppose I should wish for
Here.
a 6.
Yeah, because everything then would move only one base. And
4.
it's still everybody move. It's like medium.
It's slow movement,
It's the slow movement.
I believe. Look it up.
So
Scott and his rivers.
yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. And
You got 2 more. At least 4
Sorry,
hours.
wait a second.
5. And I'll have to burn the other because I don't really have anything else to do. And
Combat?
So it slows crossing. So it's a one base width move, but you can hold hands and cross
yeah,
across it.
right.
Okay.
And even fast stuff still pays the.
It still moves well. Yep.
Okay, so it's 2-2. I just pushed you. That's all.
And these guys go back also, or they go
They-
through them?
No, if there was light horse, if
It
the
is
light
light
horse
horse.
was in front,
Uh-huh.
they could choose to go through the foot, but the foot pushed the horse back.
Okay.
So you go back 20.
20.
Yep.
Where are we at 20? Well, the base width, huh?
Yep. Half base width. Half base width.
Yeah, I mean,
Half base width.
20, right?
No,
Okay, so it should be 20 from there.
20 from there. Yep. So his depth right here, something like that.
Yeah.
It should be corner to corner.
Yeah.
We got all Litco stands here.
Yes.
Okay, good.
No.
No. That's all right. They're not
He
sponsoring.
does.
They're not
I know.
sponsoring this anyway.
Yeah.
So
And it's your turn, Jim.
All right.
these guys are all supposed to be lined up, right?
Yeah. Yeah. There. See.
Take that,
You were
rat.
saving.
And you
it.
didn't even have to have Tony tell you that.
You know, I have a really,
You're the only sucker that does as it's told.
I have a really complicated plan.
Actually, I've seen you talk Luke into it too.
Yeah. It only works on the weak-minded.
Yeah.
So,
Wait, that's my son.
Hey, you raised them. I know. It's all its mom. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so
So you're out
if
of
I
there?
move all these guys forward,
Yep.
or if I move this guy around, which of course he has no room, so he can't go, correct?
Keep in mind, anybody touching this
Can only
still
go to one base width.
Okay, that's right.
So if you're wanting to close and go into combat, this guy could do it, but he couldn't.
Right.
He couldn't, and
And
this
he-
guy could.
Oh, he's not he's not, no, he's not.
Doesn't look like he's in
No,
bad
I
going.
don't think so. So, here over, include these guys, going on, and this guy. Why would I do that?
Because you want to end the game quick?
No, silliness always comes to mind, so I can come one base width forward, correct?
Yep.
Mhm. That's going to be 1, and this is going to be 2.
All right, this is all continue to 2, correct?
Correct.
You're good.
I almost did what you told me not to do.
Don't worry.
That's right.
Just keep going.
You mean they don't come off after they fall down?
Yeah. New rules.
We're still doing 2, correct?
Yep.
Mhm.
You're still on 2. Still 2.
Okay.
Now.
Now, one thing to consider, you know, he normally gives a +1 to this guy,
All right.
but they both have to be in good going. So if you move them forward and he contacts you, the guy in the back isn't going to help.
But if I did this,
Except you can't.
Well, what he could
because
do.
that's only one base, right?
Now, what he-
No, because you went diagonally.
So here's what
Oh,
he
you
can
can't
do.
go diagonal?
Well, it's more than one base width.
Ah,
So here's the good thing.
How many
He's
whips you got left over?
He's got a lot because he rolled
Okay.
a 6.
Okay, so if you did want to get behind him,
Yep.
you go over 1, and then you can multi-move as long as you're not within this distance of the
Okay.
enemy.
so that'd be
Do
2.
another multi-move to go
That'd
there.
be 2.
So now you're good.
So
Yeah.
I'm
So you went
so
1,
1, 2, 3, 4, and
Yeah.
the rest don't score.
You have 2 left, but
Eh.
the only thing
Can I
that you can
turn
still
these
move.
guys?
Well, this guy's in combat,
Right,
so
but
he
this
can't.
guy's not.
Yeah,
You could instead of moving forward,
Turn him.
this guy could have stayed back here. This guy would have been back here. I don't know if he would have been out of threat zone. though.
Oops, that's not quite right.
Now he wouldn't have been out of threat zone, but you can move out of threat zone, and then you could move him again.
Yeah, he's still in.
All you gotta do is go back past that.
Okay, so that this would be 5,
Yep. Now you can move another time.
so I could turn them.
Yep. But be careful because you don't want to
Oh, that's right.
have him
Yeah, yeah,
recoil and get caught.
What you didn't want is you didn't want the guy here behind him, because if this guy's still in combat, he brings here and he kills this guy, it'll kill both of them. And that guy behind you is not benefiting you at all.
So I need to get out of.
I would just move him back farther,
Yeah.
just to be safe.
Yeah. Hold him like a reserve
hmm
to see what I do.
But you can only move straight back because he was in the
Well,
threat
now
zone
he's
of
out.
that guy.
Now you're out.
Okay.
You're already out.
And I'm
Unless you want to
and
spend
I'm
a second
5.
pimp.
You can spin a second pim, just stay away from that. Yep. So you're good.
Yep.
I don't
should
know
be
if that's
good.
smart or not.
You're good.
I
Well,
know
these
that's-
guys got. Keep in mind they move 4. Except if you're gonna try and go across, you're only gonna move 1.
Right.
So it just depends. Your
And,
option
and
is
if you do want to look at possibly moving across, you don't want to be there. You want to be here. Because if you're there, what ends up happening is when it's time to cross the river, you're only going to be able to go partially across it because you have this little bit of a gap there.
Yeah.
But if you move to there, now you can move across it. Of course, you'll be to the far edge, but it'll only take 1 bound. If you want to do that.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, I got numbers over there, so you don't want to go there by yourself.
Well, I'm going to kill these guys this
Well,
turn.
there you go.
Of course.
There you go. The war will be won to the front.
Said
Okay, so
Roger Rabbit.
no combats. We got 1 combat.
One combat.
One
2-1.
You're a 2, you stay 2. I drop down.
Come
to
on, Jim,
1.
get him.
Not today.
Lock.
It's a lock.
It's a lock. We just
Okay.
keep slapping
Après
each
vous,
other.
Mansour.
We keep slapping each other. Wow, this is good dice.
You need to save those.
I know. Well, We didn't come here to
Here,
chew
we'll hide
bubble
these
gum.
other
There you
green
go.
ones.
You're
so
my
you-
man.
Yeah. We're not chewing bubble gum now.
Yeah, we'll put stuff on the Ajax. Won't take off.
Here it comes.
How's that saying that I like so much go?
Which one?
Exactly. I say, I'm gonna wipe the floor with your ass
Yeah.
and kick it for not getting up in
Yeah.
the corners.
Yeah. Well,
I like that.
I'm
You
gonna-
can't come across here. You realize
I
there's
can-
a boat in the
Oh
way.
yeah, yeah. Look out! There's a boat in the way.
Toot toot.
Yeah. He's gonna go to there. Let's see. I could see that guy. He hasn't gone in yet, so he's gonna move downstream. Go downstream. Protect the flank. Let's do it this way. He's gonna go about to there. Keep
So,
you honest.
not
in the
locking.
water.
And
Neither
not
one of
locking.
us is locking each other.
Okay.
I'm coming across there. No
Where-
shooting.
Where are we
for
going to start,
fighting.
Bonsoir?
I'm gonna try. I think this is my better.
For those of you guys that are just watching, we got later nomadic Mongols versus Pergamony and Wimp Wars.
Whip, whip.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm a knight, so I started as a 4. I'm gonna stay at 4. You're cab, but this guy's on your side drops you down to 2. So it's a 4 to 2. See what happens. Of course. Oh wow!
Nice.
Hey,
Good
at least
save.
you didn't die.
Yeah.
Good
I
save.
pushed you.
Push back.
No, you can either
I can
go back.
30 or 40, right?
That's right. That's right.
And you're knights, right? So you're gonna
Yes, I
follow up.
have to go.
Where's the 30?
Here's
30's here.
Here you go.
Alright, so I need to go back.
So if you want to go 30, the easiest way is just put them beside the guy next to him,
Oh, yeah.
and then just move
Duh.
them even with them.
And your knights. Go
I
forward.
have to go.
Yep.
So
Don't need that.
now that it took the pressure off my guy and put pressure on your guy. So we're gonna go my 2 to your 1.
Roll big, Jim. Okay, a lock again.
A lock again.
Boy, they
Wow.
like, they're just
It happens
friends.
all the
They-
time.
They must have 10.
It was like a cat thing going on. This is the general, so
Yeah.
I'm a 5. You're a regular cab, 3 down to 2. Look at
Oh!
It's not a
Get out of
it's
here!
not a tough general either. And we'll just go back to here.
Get your ass out of here.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Now here I cannot.
And you're just cavalry, so you won't come up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here I'm pikes. I cannot kill you, but I'm hoping to make you run. So I'm gonna start here though, where I'm a 4 and you're a 3. That's a lot, but
Okay. Solid
I'm
foot, mounted recoil from solid foot. You want to go back 30?
Sure.
Okay. That's what I would do since you're kind of picking the 30.
Yeah. So here, you're a 3 down to 2. I'm a 4 down to 3. Look at this. Oh, it's so nice. I talked this dice right out of being
Now
good
here,
again.
if you had doubled him,
I want to kill.
it would have made him flee,
Oh.
which would have killed him because there's a guy right behind him,
This is true.
which we've actually never seen that happen
Yeah,
with a
exactly.
calf.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because you won, right?
Yep. He won because I'm a 4
Okay, so
and
you
he's a 6.
so you're recoiling.
Yep.
You got these guys on 20mm deep pikemen?
Well, that was because remember 2.2 they were auxiliary.
Ah, okay.
Remember, and then they changed it on me.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of just left them.
Okay.
Now it doesn't matter because it's all. Oh wait, does matter. I'm a 2. I'll
And he's
stay
a
at
1.
2. You're a 2 down to 1. Now
Lock again.
No effect. We just sit there. 2 to 2 here. Wow.
Here?
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
2-2.
Okay, I
You
get
recall.
pushed. But I'm.
And then here, you're Saloy, so this overlap won't matter because it's on the front edge. So you're a 2 up to a 3, and you're a 2.
Yep. Look at that. I push. Let's see. You're a
7 to
4,
4.
and I'm a 7. Just push you.
So they could
Yeah,
actually
you're the
follow
same,
through
yeah.
or push
And
either
it's
one.
your turn.
It won't matter. If one of us is a general, it might matter.
Wow. What a cat fight.
Meow.
5.
At least you got pips to do stuff.
think you made out pretty good there, Jim.
Oh, rather be lucky than good.
So with what I told you is, it's probably, if you do decide to move this guy forward, don't bring him with you.
Right, exactly.
Because
You know,
I can, if he flees, then yeah, he'll pop him. Because there's a guy right there behind him.
So, wow.
Remember, he's not locked down, so you can do whatever you want. Unless you go into the water, you're only gonna move one base then.
Yeah.
And your general is not locked down.
Correct.
So these two guys, actually that guy and these two guys, you can do pretty much whatever you want. Except this guy's only gonna move one base if you move him somewhere else.
Except you can't use more than 5 pips.
Yeah, there's that.
That's not whatever he wants. Well, Mitch said I could do whatever I want.
Oh, do that.
So this would be 1. Is
Yep.
that correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Got 4 left now.
Now, something to keep in mind. You're not going to get an overlap on either one of those 2 combats because you're even. If you were to move this guy a smidge forward, you get it on both.
So it'd be 2-1 to your favor.
If you want to do that.
Yeah.
Now the problem is if you do that and it doesn't work out for you, this guy's got his head cut off. When he comes back and hits him, he'll end up being a 0 to a 2. That's the
Possibly.
only possibly. That's the only
That's the only
you know,
bad thing
problem
on
with
the
that, right.
recoil.
right.
So why aren't these guys touching? Did we just move them wrong, or
Yeah,
They're supposed to be
probably
touching.
my-
They're touching,
yeah,
right.
you're good. We know.
Yeah.
We
Somebody
know.
has a cheap ass stand. I'm not going to say who.
okay?
but
So
his
we've
name is
got
Mitch.
1, and we moved him a smidgen 2.
Okay.
Correct?
Yep.
Okay, let's move him a smidge.
Move him, smidge him up.
Smidge
You
up.
still got 3 left.
2.
Mhm.
Yes.
You got 3 left.
I'm just helping him because
Yeah,
he played 2
exactly.
years.
Exactly.
And I want him to win.
We want him to. we want him to get
We want him to win, yeah!
So I moved him up for 3.
Yeah. You got 2 left yet.
So I could bring him back to.
Yep.
Where?
Yeah, and he's not locked down either, so he's
Nope.
free to do whatever he
Yep.
wants now.
Because I've got to do something over here. You're going to turn me into mush. Which is okay if you're making beer, but we're not making beer.
Not
Okay.
a porridge fan, huh?
So can I?
You can move whatever angle you damn well
Yep.
please.
Okay.
Now, keep in mind that there is a threat zone exerted by this unit
guy.
here.
So I've got to stay out of that threat.
You got to
zone.
stay out of that threat zone, you know,
Yeah.
which should be pretty easy.
Yeah, it's not that hard. You move 4
But I
bases.
can't wind him up here, and I
No,
don't want to anyway.
But you could
You
get
don't
him in
want to
this
anyways.
area.
Correct.
Yeah.
You don't want to go over there
No.
anyways, even if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So if I move him to here,
Now make sure you got.
40, right?
Remember, there's a.
Oh yeah.
We don't know what's going to happen there.
Yeah, and we don't. So, let me make sure that's.
All you need is 1. You need at least 2
Oop,
recoils.
I think I've gone too far.
You only need 2 recoils.
I don't think I can get that far. Well, maybe.
He was behind this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so measure that corner and that one. You got a 4?
Yeah, this is 4, isn't it? Or that's
So
three.
this is
One,
it's
two,
this
three.
corner and that corner over there.
So that's 3.
Oh, you need. There you
4. There you go. Now
Because this one's well within that
yeah,
distance.
you're
It's that one.
you're in the area now, so you can. I mean, you're setting yourself up. That's what you want to do.
That one?
And lots of things can go wrong for many turns,
Oh.
and you don't screw yourself.
The last turn I was
Go for
so lucky.
Mhm. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So I've got 1.
Got 1 left. Now, this guy's free to do what he wants.
Right.
So,
So if I bring him over to,
but
then
then
you
you run
recoil.
that.
but
It's one of those deals.
they recoil 20, right?
Yes.
What is it, 20? Yeah. So if they recoiled, they would be, whoops,
Yeah,
It'll be
about right
back
there.
to there. So I could move him to here, put you in my threat zone,
And then you're good.
and then I'm good.
Then I can't close this door.
Then you could also do something such as like this. You got lots of recoil room, and you're still
Ah,
threatening.
okay.
Okay.
Now you're in
And
a
you
better
got less
position.
risk.
Yeah, all right.
And yes, you're at a funky angle, but
Yeah.
You got
this
time.
can go,
You got time.
and you want to win there.
Where do I want to start, though?
Well, you tell me.
What's your best number?
Beats me, I don't know.
I think this one.
This guy makes these two good, so you want to do this combat before this one, for instance.
Yeah.
And this one, and this one's not related to anything.
It's not really related.
Start here, huh?
Yeah.
All
2 to 1. I'm 1. 5 to 6.
So he recoils you.
No, these numbers go bad. This is a good one.
You probably want to do this one before this one.
Okay, let's
I'm
do that.
thinking.
Yeah.
Unless you want to do this one first before that one.
Well,
Losing that one makes worse.
Here's the other deal. I can't kill this guy. I can kill that guy.
So right now this is a 2 to your 1, and here it's his 3 to your 3.
And even if I double you, you don't die. There.
Let's go.
You want to go here?
I do?
Yeah,
Wanna go start here?
because I could kill you. This would make it worse.
But if I push him back, he doesn't.
Then yeah,
Okay.
see.
Then that'll even do
Yeah,
better.
start there.
This one?
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Shouldn't have done that one.
These are dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who are you helping?
I'm
Yourself.
trying to help him.
Don't do that anymore.
Ah,
All right, let's do this one.
Okay.
I'm a 1.
You're a 1
3.
and you're a 3.
Push me.
You still got 1 combat left?
We got this one,
and
that
this
one,
one,
that
and that
one.
So
This one doesn't do anything one way or another.
Let's go.
It's you're a 2, I'm a 3.
Killed him.
Yes. Killed this guy.
All
It's
right.
1 to 1.
Now you have these. Now your better deal is this one.
You gotta do that
because
one
you got
first.
Overlap.
Because right now you're a knight, right?
Yes.
So you're a 4 down to 3 down to 2, and you're a 3.
Yep. Oh, look at that! Wow.
No, you
I
lucked
got-
out.
Yeah.
You look like a
exactly.
champ.
It's like these two dice want to be the same.
And now, don't blow it, Jim.
2 to
Keep,
2.
keep it high, Jim. 2-2.
2-2.
There you
Hey,
go.
you got him.
Get your ass out of here.
Rather be
Whoa.
lucky than good.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. My pick.
Yes, sir. Why do I feel it coming?
2 pips. 2 pips. Well, I'm gonna keep on. I think I'm going to just stick to this. That's 1, because I don't want you to shoot me, and that's 2.
All right, sir. Where would you like to begin?
I'm past
No
you.
shot here.
Yeah, because I'm behind your front.
Great.
So we go straight to combats. I'm going to go here, where I'm 5 down to 4, and you're 3 down to 2.
Here?
Yeah. Look at that. I'm a 5. And you're an 8. That was close.
He's a hairdresser.
Wow. And I'm a 2 and you're a 3. Look at that. That's a tie, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep. Nothing happens. And it's your turn. 2 to 1.
And remember, these guys aren't together. He's a smidge forward than these guys.
Yeah.
Not that this might not be the area you want to spend your die in. So
We're pretty much stalemated over there. Your strength is over here now.
crazy, isn't that how it happens?
Aha! Why did my strength fall apart? Now keep in mind, these guys, quick kill these guys.
The problem is getting there.
Not a problem.
Not a problem. Only this guy and this guy's like that. This guy can do whatever he wants.
So this guy can contact this guy if he wanted to.
Yeah.
So
Or he's got a tough decision because
I know.
part of me might want to close the door on this guy and bring it forward. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, what do you think is?
So here's some options here. See, you could go for one pip. They come up together, right?
All right.
For the second pip, he could close the door. So then that would make it a 3-2 with a quick kill on me. Or
Yeah.
or this guy comes over here, and this guy comes up, and then you do this one first, where it's a 3-2 with a quick kill on him, and a 2-1 with whatever happens there.
It's I don't know what I do.
If I won both of these, that would be game.
Yes.
Well, this isn't a quick kill.
But if I double
But
it,
if you
Right.
double them,
If you double 'em.
that's the game. You need 2 more kills.
and
And
then-
more important than getting the 2 kills, you got to keep the momentum going for your side.
Yep.
yeah.
That's more important than, well, I mean, obviously the 2 kills is 2 kills are more important than this game, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Or if you get the 1 kill here, you open a bigger gap in the center. On
yeah.
him. And,
Yeah, it's a tough call.
And the other deal is, this is not a threat to you because I cannot kill you. Even if I doubled you there, you would just flee. So over
You know,
here,
if
over
you-
here,
if you
we
come
can
in-
kill each other.
If you
here.
come in and close and move forward, this guy's free to do whatever he wants. He could jump in and try to.
But the
grab
most
him,
I'm going to
you
do
know.
is affect one guy.
Right. So
But,
it's like
but like at the end of this turn, you'd be sitting at 3-2. You know, even at when you come back, it could possibly be 3-2, possibly, because again, there's the dice.
So I could move him over there,
Yep.
and then these 2 forward.
yeah,
Yeah, you can do that too.
and then it would be a 3-3 here.
But
With
then
no risk to you.
that would make it a 2-2 here.
Correct. Unless you contacted them on the side.
It's still a 2-2.
Don't I have
Or
to
3
be
to 2. Oh,
behind?
yeah, 3
don't
to
I
2,
have to
yeah.
be behind his line?
No,
No, you got to be beside him. So in other words, you could do this.
You can do that with a 3-2.
The
Then he
3-2.
turn-
But the problem with that is you
then
don't
he
leave
turns
yourself a
to-
whole lot of recoil.
Yeah, and then he turns to face.
Then
Correct.
somebody would die one way or another. Then.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
a lot of choices.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why. That's what makes this game.
That's-
Lots
yeah,
of ways to
yeah.
skin a cat.
That makes it interesting.
Meow.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I'd do.
Those are some pretty good options either way.
1,
Yep. Yep.
2.
Yep.
Okay.
So this guy's
Turn to
gonna
face.
turn. This guy still doesn't have a shot. Yeah. And we have 3 different combats, and it's your pick.
Well, where's my most advantageous? Right
This
there?
one's good, and that one's good.
This is a 2-1. Doesn't affect anything else. So
Yeah.
no matter
Will
what
right
happens.
there. Yeah.
Nope. You recall.
Uh-uh.
Got
Sure. No, you got the eye.
Yep. I got it.
All right, and the other one.
Which one?
Assuming you want to go back 30,
Yeah,
which is what you want.
that
This one.
Yeah.
3-2. Wow. It's
Lock.
a lock.
And
Woo!
finally this one.
I'm a 2 and you're a 3.
Watch that be a lock too. Nope.
Yeah.
You. What do you mean? Oh, I guess. No, it's a. Oh, it's. You get a fallback.
Right?
Yeah, you're right.
No. What do you mean?
Yeah, doggone it. I was like.
It's early. You can't do math.
Yeah, oh, it's morning.
I got it. 30?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want 30.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we don't have a situation here.
The knight's got to follow up.
Yeah, but it's important
Yep, I know.
whether or not they have a space.
I think he's
These guys are going to touch these guys. That's all there is.
Doesn't look like it. Doesn't
Yeah,
look
he
like
should
it.
be good.
Nope.
Okay.
Looks like there's a smidge.
Yep,
Okay.
but the knight's got to follow him.
The knight's got to follow up, which you'd want to anyways.
Yeah. Come back here.
Not anymore.
All right.
Okay.
That's the business end on this side.
So back to me.
Yes, sir.
This is where you want him to roll a 1. Nope.
Ah, but it's a 3. Well, well, well. I think it's time to. These guys only cost 1. You can only get to there.
This is game 1 of 3, folks.
There's 1 pip. 2 and 3.
Okay. Where do you want to start, big fella?
No shooting.
Yep.
That's
no
over
shooting.
with.
Boy, those guys, like,
These
you can't
guys-
get enough pips to do anything with them.
Will these guys be corner to corner, or are they touching, you think?
Looks like-
Okay, these
looks like-
should be
looks like
squared
they're
up on
touching.
these.
So
No,
let's
no,
go.
just corner here. Yeah.
Let's go with
They should be touching.
my 5 to 2. Got him. This guy.
This
These
one.
guys? These
Yep.
guys.
And I gotta go full
40. The full Monty.
And then next we'll do the guy next to him where I'm a 4 and you're a 2 now. But I cannot kill you. You're a 6, I'm a 7, I just push you.
Push me back. 30. Tony's got the eye.
That'll give you something to do.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's go with my 3 to your 3. Lock. And then my 2 to your 3.
Win this one.
Oh, you
Got
got him. Not that I didn't try fighting my way out. And it's your turn.
Okay. You just need one more kill.
Yep. Oh,
Ah,
my
Always a
God.
freaking challenge.
Ah. Hmm.
Mm-mm.
I know what I'd do.
What would you do?
I'd
See if
charge
that's
him on
what-
the side here.
Okay, that was my.
Actually,
That
I
was
wouldn't,
a choice. I'm
You
not
wouldn't do
sure.
that?
I wouldn't charge them in the side though,
What you charge him from? No, those guys.
because there should be he should be 1B. I
Correct.
recalled him.
Oh, you'd go in
I would
there?
go in the front and give him a -1 as 3 to 1.
Oh, that's true.
Aha!
Here?
Yeah.
No, this
guy.
one. So you can always contact in the front. So he's saying
can?
here because this guy's
Even from
overlapping. Yeah.
Yeah, because the front doesn't matter.
Yep.
Alright.
Because you already got an automatic -1 because of your other.
You
guy.
did that because you know who's going to roll really low and you're going to roll high, and you're going to get all that emotion
I
on the
talked
thing.
him into
And don't
it.
tell me because it won't happen.
I
'cause
talked him
which
into
one
the
you doing
trap.
first? That one?
No, right? This one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm the one that rolled the 1.
Okay, well I was partially right.
So
Somebody
you-
rolled like shit.
Somebody rolled a 1. We got one more combat where you're 3, you're gonna stay 3, and I'm gonna 4 down to 3.
3 to 3.
Locked
Locked.
again. Man,
That's
we
it.
had a lot of locks.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Ah, screw
back
that.
to this.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, so the score is 2 to 4.
2 to 4.
Okay, so Jim won
Uh-huh.
4 to 2.
Yep.
Okay, so you get 20 points minus 2 is 18 plus 4 is 22. Okay, and Mitch lost 2 to 4. He gets 2 points. Okay,
So how do you feel on those guys? The flow of them. Your guys.
Of my guys?
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't use them as best way I could because I couldn't get the movement I wanted.
Don't
Yeah, you wouldn't put the river
don't
down.
restrict. Don't restrict them.
yeah.
They want these guys. You want these are good because if somebody's got shooters. So here's one thing I've been using when I got a lot of mounted dudes. I like these General Hills because I use them as blockers and to get closer to the enemy so I can jump out at them
Okay.
into their shooters to try and kill their shooters quicker.
Okay. Well,
But these are good. I like Gentle Hills for blocking. This is good for your bow guy.
the only reason I put the river out is I was hoping it would slow you down, but it didn't.
No.
It slowed me down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mounted. You don't want bad terrain. You want to run like the wind and go all over the place.
Oh, I don't want the pirate chair,
Yeah.
especially we're on the downslope here.
Yeah.
Okay. This is aggression these guys too, right? The
I think
Hungarians.
so.
I'm zip.
Let me look. What book are they?
Book 4, 43C.
43.
So this is later Hungarian.
43C.
And these guys will have, as their Wimp elements, 3 Soloi, 3 Light Horse, along with a blade, 2 spear, a Knight General, and 2 other knights.
You're both step. And you're
We're both step.
and you're
I'm aggression 2.
Yep.
And you're a 0.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're home.
Wow. Okay.
Hungry for Hungarians.
Hungry for Hungarians. Well, let's see if we can win a game with these guys. Missed the 3 and 11 folks. All right. So read me off what step is, because I'm not familiar with it.
Is 1 to 2 General Hills.
Okay.
River, rocky, scrub.
No river.
Do you want to borrow my gully? You can have a gully.
What's that?
I said, do you want to borrow my gully? You can have a gully.
No, you're the gully fetish person. Okay, a General Hill. Okay, what else?
1 to 2 General Hills, a river, rocky, scrub, gully, or a BUA.
Two scrubs.
All right.
Okay.
This is the Hungarian army without any shooters.
Hungarian army. Yeah, they just shoot really
Oh,
close range.
yeah, like their toes.
Yeah, they get.
Exactly.
Oh,
Okay,
they're
this is the mandatory one.
General Hill.
Mm-hmm. It's got to go in my choice.
The Hungarians would
Whee!
know exactly where it is.
Center lines here. It could go into a smaller portion of one. Okay. Big scrub goes in 4. Easy. What'd you feed this chair?
Ah,
Your ass.
hungry for Hungarians.
Your ass.
He's hungry for Hungarians. Look out.
And this one, 3. What did I roll on the first one?
4.
Okay, I'm an idiot. It goes here.
I didn't know if you're going backwards or
No,
style.
I'm
I
consistent.
maybe he's coming backwards. I don't know.
It's already too late. I can't pay
It's a
attention.
left-handed die.
Yeah, that's it.
And then 3's over here.
Now you can come from any direction you want, Jim.
Okay.
I don't know. Are you still doing the camera thing?
Yep.
It's live. It'll be live till the last game.
It'll be live until it's not live. Yeah.
Till they take us off the air.
Don't go there. Make sure we're getting fully charged. We are. Okay. Okay, my camp will go. How about right smack in the middle?
And Jim's camp.
Well, I'll just follow you, the leader. How's that?
Okay.
Ooh.
All right, so the infantry corps. Have a blade and 2 spear. Knight general. Light horse, light horse, light horse. Savoy, Savoy, Savoy. Two knights. All right, let's put Savoy here and Savoy here. We'll put all the firearmed guys there. We'll
So
put
I'm
him
gonna shoot
there.
down your horse as they come by.
Hopefully the powder's not.
But only when they get nose to nose.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is that funny?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's very funny.
I didn't realize that my solar would stand
I've
up.
got, you've got crossbows or whatever those are, shooters,
Yeah, well, they look like it.
They're handguns.
Yeah.
handguns that will knock down a wall at 50 paces, and yet
Yeah.
when you get close, well, that's because they can't see. They have those silly helmets in the way.
Hey, you with the silly helmets.
What were their first homemade pipe bomb things they launched, or what?
They're, hand cannons.
They look like
Oh,
really,
yeah?
it looks like really tiny bazookas.
Yeah. I'm like looking at them, I'm like, wow.
But the aft part of the firearm is a wooden stave, is it? And they put it over the shoulder. Is that how that worked?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
So was it a solid piece, or would it blow up when it got close?
Oh, it could blow up if it's, it's made by,
It's made by hands and friends.
before you.
But they've got 73 different kinds of powders, and none of them match. And oh, by
Right.
the way, the rolling that ball down, and then the other one they got a hammer in with a, so.
So it was like a salt, sort of like shooting a salt piece
Yes,
out.
yes.
Watch
know how long
watch
you
your
got to hold it.
saltpeter.
Oh,
Don't blow your saltpeter off.
keep it dry.
Okay, so we have Saloy, solid spear, knight, solid blade, light horse, solid spear, knight, knight general, light horse, Saloy.
Wait, which is the guy, the general?
That's it. The one with a huge flag.
Holy smoke.
Yeah, isn't it?
That flag weighs 150
I bet
pounds.
you that
It
guy
does.
better be Arnold
The guy-
Schwarzenegger's
this-
granddad.
It's only wafer thin.
Neither one of these guys have real arms. They've got,
Yeah.
steel shoved into their
Yeah.
shoulders.
It's that Hungarian
Can
goulash.
you,
Ah, that's why.
can you lock my arm into place right here? Okay.
When you don't know what a Hungarian accent sounds like, just use a German
Arnold.
one.
Yeah, you always use Arnold.
Genau.
Arnold in Turkey. Hello.
He's always friendly.
Yeah. Welcome to Turkey.
Gobble gobble.
Gobble, gobble. Yeah.
Turkey's los.
Nope, they heard us say turkey.
Turkey or Turkestan or whatever it is.
Everywhere.
Laying an egg.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said, oh, they heard us say
I,
turkey.
I hope
Oh, is
that.
that what you heard? I didn't
Yeah.
hear it.
I hope
I don't
that.
have good hearing.
I hope that isn't a predetermination.
Yeah.
Laying an egg.
Yeah.
Is that what it sounded like?
No, they're just
I can't hear him. I can't
Even
hear
I
him.
can hear it.
Well,
You're right. You're,
when-
you're
You know,
terrible.
I'm certified can't.
when you
can't
watch
hear.
the live show again, turn the volume way up, and you'll.
Wait, but still my same hearing, so I won't be able to hear it.
Don't say it like it's a bad
Now,
thing.
if I have the thing for the range,
Oh yeah.
you know, that jacks
Yeah.
up the sounds, yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear it then.
Then you could hear a pin drop, right?
Pretty much, and they haven't even dropped it yet. I've already heard it.
Yeah, it's coming. I can hear it.
Obviously, I can't line up
Yeah,
for
you're
Dookie.
have another drink.
You know, this coffee's got some wild shit going for it.
Oh, that's from the Irish coffee.
And it might be.
Somebody here put the sheets down wrong. I wonder who that was.
Yeah. Might not be totally Lynn.
Take that, Wazoo.
Aha!
Okay, so you got, for the people watching,
I have a cavalry general, cavalry, and bow fast, and the rest
Light
are
horse.
light horse.
okay. Pip pip. Oh, Pinky's back.
Oh,
Oh, it's the
boy.
Pinky?
Pinky Pinkelstein.
Not bad for
Right.
Pinky.
Wow,
Hey, it goes all over the place.
it does.
It goes both ways.
It doesn't know which day of the week it is.
All right, we're gonna move these clowns up too.
Oh boy, Hungarian clowns. Dun, 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 dun.
These guys can move at the same speed. So this is all one.
Mm-hmm.
Still one,
Ooh.
two,
Yes, sir.
three, what is that sound?
That's the
That's
chicken.
what-
Is it?
That's
Sounds like
what we
it.
were
Oil
talking
that wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's what chicken laying an egg.
I've actually never heard his chickens ever.
Wow.
They're quiet. Like
Well,
that-
we usually play at night. they don't. They
Oh,
don't make-
well, that might explain it.
Yeah, they don't do much in the
And so there's
nighttime.
one chicken out there with the candle going, what are they doing?
Yeah, yeah. Daytime, man, they plopping out eggs.
every day.
Oh yeah, this is a good time now. In July they kind of molt or something. They might.
That
get
it?
Well, you want to let's ask the chicken expert.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. I'll still burn one.
6
Six.
pips. Coming for you.
Snad rod.
Well, you can do any with 6. You can.
I can do anything I want. Except, no, I'm not doing that.
I'm not gonna do that. Had nothing to do with you. Sorry to excite you.
Well, hooey.
This isn't Texas. Keep your pants on.
Wait a minute. When did all that change? That's Texas, boys. Well, never mind. Yeah. Do I want to do that? Sure. You know why?
Cause you're all chewing gum.
That's the most these guys can move, correct?
No, they,
3.
Well,
They can move 3.
They can move up to 3. You got a fast army.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
The slowest.
Well, you want to stay on the hill as much as you can if I can go and contact you.
But you
I
can.
mean, I would.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, and you can
Okay.
go.
Why?
Because you get a +1.
Yep.
on
Oh, if
hill.
you're downhill.
Right.
What you want to.
No, you get a +1 if you're uphill. The downhill is no less.
You just don't want to. Whoever's solidly on the hill is going to get a +1 as long as they're like.
He's over the crest.
Yeah.
So if you set
Like-
up all the way across,
Like
there,
that guy would get a +1 right there.
Right. So,
in other words, because the whole edge has to be on the hill.
the whole
Yeah,
base.
yeah.
Yeah. Right. So he doesn't, but he does.
Yep.
Correct.
Exactly.
And he
He
does.
does.
And he
Yep.
does. And the
And
next
he
guy
does.
does.
Yep.
And the rest of them does not.
No. you
Correct. Because he's just partially on the
know,
hill.
Yeah.
Correct.
Which makes it more easier not to worry about terrain.
Do I want to go right behind that?
It's like the Battle of Hastings with, Mongols.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I started here.
No, your light horse can multi-move, and they just gotta stay this far away from
On the second move.
any enemy.
So what happens if I move like this guy behind here and this guy behind here? They to
Well,
the
you're
rear,
giving
do they-
up-
to the rear. Is it rear support or side support?
It's
It's rear
for-
support, but you're going to give up more frontage.
Yeah.
So you'll gain it here, but then lose it there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend
I-
doing that.
I wouldn't. Because
Not
that
yet,
makes-
yeah.
Then they start doing this.
And Bo is how far?
3, but you moved over an inch. They
I
can't
did.
shoot this
I did.
turn,
I moved
but
two. I
if
moved
he
two.
doesn't contact you, you'll be able to shoot on his turn.
Yep, I moved
I
to.
don't think. I think you're outside 2, mate.
Got a 2 measure?
Yep. You're outside of 2.
Yep.
See how sleepy I was when I
Yep.
did that?
That's
So
what
you'll
you
be
call
able
it.
to get one shot at him. And it is Tony's turn.
You are.
Okay, no
I'm
shooting.
burning over.
No,
it.
because you moved over.
Pips.
Aha! What's that?
That makes
one?
it easy or
What's that
hard.
one thing
that makes
you
it
wanted
easy
to do?
or hard.
It is, because I'm going to get this light horse the hell out of here.
Because he's afraid. He
I am.
doesn't want to get
Because
shot
that's what I
down.
would, if I had him, I'd be like, ooh, I want to shoot at him.
Well, they did, but you're going to be that way about it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the guest. I'm from Texas. You should,
Yeah, you
know,
should
you
stay
should,
there and take
Yeah,
it.
you should give me a break, right?
A real Hungarian dude would stay there and take it.
Well, I'm not really Hungarian.
Oh, it's a
That's a Hungarian
He's
motto,
hungry,
right?
just not Hungarian.
Yeah, yeah.
Stay there and take it.
You know, I don't want to even.
As opposed to
I
come
don't
and
want
take it?
No,
As
I don't
opposed
want
to come and
I don't
take
want- I
it.
don't want that.
For the Gonzalez flag, so this is stay there and take it.
Ask but don't tell.
Okay.
That's that one thing. You get to shoot now.
They both defend as 4s.
They both defended.
Who do you
that's-
hate
that's-
the most?
That's fairly nasty.
Who do you hate the most?
I hate the guys with the shield. the
Okay.
most.
Okay.
Actually, no.
Just snipe.
These are spear and these are blade, correct?
Correct.
Blades.
Okay.
2 forward.
71.
Look.
Oh. Could have recoiled him.
No.
Your turn.
My uncle.
Mongolian's turn.
Free. Well, I could be real easy. Boy, I'm gonna take such an ass with it.
Well, I don't know. Well, keep in mind. Well, remember, spear cannot kill light horse or cat.
I
So-
can get
so
there with
those
everybody
kinda-
but these guys, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's left that open also. Being that I know absolutely nothing about
Well, yeah.
what I'm doing.
Well, because his lines broke, you have a couple of options. The question is, can you? I don't think your leader can get involved. That would be nice if he could have king up.
China's a king. King got shit all over him.
Shit. Now there is. He could. I think he
I don't
can
think
get
he
into
can get
support
there.
because this is a 4 right here. The problem is you'd have to move the bow guy a little bit to get out of the way.
Well, I could do one.
Would you roll for pips?
He's got a 3.
Okay. Could do some stuff with it.
Yeah, you can do some stuff, but I would focus on one side or the other. He has 2 higher numbers here.
Yeah.
There's more lower numbers over there.
That's why he went over there.
Yeah, yeah.
Just in case.
And if you did engage this area, you could hopefully, well, not necessarily. If you recoil him, you recoil him out of threat zone. But if you lose and he comes deeper into the trouble,
Fully.
yeah.
Or you could just stay up
Go
there on the
for it.
hill.
No,
Or do that.
You can come in, because this is only going to be 1 for all this. He has 2 other things that he can help support.
There's some low numbers here, so it could go any which way.
He can help support that attack.
Okay, so that's 1.
All right.
You can bring somebody in to help give another negative.
Meeting one of these 2 guys.
Yeah. Well, I was looking.
Or
at
even the
this
bow.
guy.
I wouldn't
I
need to
wouldn't
go
bring the
down there.
bow. I wouldn't bring the bow.
Yeah. So there'll be actually corner to corner here.
Right.
Not that that matters, but
So you have 1 pip left. Does he, without moving him, does he have a shot this way?
no, he's going to have to turn him.
But
Or you could-
Well, can I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And still
Or-
have the +1?
Keep in mind, you get a +1, but you don't want these 2 to like get in combat.
Not hand to hand.
Not hand to hand.
And he can only go 2 this turn.
Correct.
He won't be able to hit you this turn,
But I can make like the chicken next turn.
It won't. You know what? That isn't a bad deal because that's 1, and now you can shoot this guy if you want.
Ooh, that's the one I want to shoot.
That's
There
what
you
he
go.
wants to shoot
That's
at.
what you want.
Yeah.
to do.
All right. So shooting will be Issa the Issa.
Yep,
And hopefully I don't roll a 1.
4 to 3.
I hope
I'll even
roll.
take a 2. That'll work.
Yeah. Nothing.
Block.
Wow.
All righty. Where to begin?
You got 3 to 3 here, but he cannot kill you. 3 to 4. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
3 to 3.
3-3? Lock.
Block, but it's
Except solid foot recoils you. 30 or 40?
30.
Okay. Now, the question is, do you do this one before it gets worse for you? Or do you try doing these and get an advantage?
I'm going to try to do these and get an advantage.
Okay, which one do you want to do?
Light horse to light horse.
Okay.
2 to 2.
No whammies! Whammy.
Got him.
Bam!
Yeah, good call.
Lucky rather be lucky than good.
Yep.
Now this changes to 2-1 and
Yep. Now you want to
2
do this
3.
one.
Yeah.
Because I'm a 1, you're a 2.
Yike. They're away, are they not?
No, you're gone.
No.
That's what I
It's
said.
8 to 4.
Yeah, they're gone. They're away.
No, wait. I'm a 7.
Why you say? Oh, you're
Oh, that's
done.
right.
You're
You got
alive.
saved.
I
You
forgot.
got saved.
I forgot. Yep.
Ooh, smoking Joe.
It's
He's
early.
the one.
You can't have.
Oh, yeah, I'm like
Well, I can never add.
struggling.
Now this is 2 to 1.
Yeah.
And this is the one I'll lose.
You rolled a 6 and Tony rolled a 1.
That should do
Bad
that.
guy.
Got one guy.
Bad guy.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
a 6 to 3.
All right, now we're back to here.
3 to 2.
I'm down to a 3 and you're down to a 2 because we each have one overlap. And you recoiled me. Now, I can push them both back. You won't advance.
That one I was kind of hoping you would lose to suck them deeper in.
So if I recoil back, I put him into the front where I can throw him into the fray. But I can also just push them back, and then I'm free to do what I want, and then possibly take my general against him, which is a 5 or 1.
Where you roll a 1.
Yeah, you're gonna
It
roll.
could
a
happen.
one. You're gonna
No,
roll.
it could happen. It could happen.
You're gonna roll a 1.
It could happen.
See, because you're on that rocky ground. I'm in the
So
grass.
if I knew without a doubt that I was not going to roll a 1 for Pip's next bound,
Yeah.
okay, I would put the general in. I would put the general.
Are you a percentage man?
I am. I play the odds all the
16.
time.
You only got a 16%.
No, it's
chance.
1 and 1 if it happens.
It's Vegas
So-
Jim. No more Texas Jim, it's Vegas Jim.
That's the next state you're moving to. As long as you don't dress in drag and work the corner.
No,
No.
no on either.
Okay.
No.
So,
no.
um,
I don't know any more languages for no.
Okay. So if I push them both back, who goes? You moved in?
Yeah, he moved into you.
I'm gonna push them both back. Push them both back. 30 is fine. So we're even with the back of
Yes,
this guy.
gotcha.
And it's the Hungry Hungarian's turn.
If I roll a 1, I know what I'm gonna do.
Well, let's see it.
No.
No,
Anything but a 1. We can work with anything other than a 1.
Oh,
Except that. See, I told you.
you talked yourself into
No, I
it.
think
you
I did.
talked yourself into
Yeah,
it. You did.
I did the right move.
You did.
Nah,
No,
I'm
that-
believing that.
On hindsight, yeah, you did.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
I know what Jim's going to do on a 2.
Yeah, I've got to move him here. Or somewhere else. I can move him over there and blast that guy. That's not so bad.
These guys are FM.
He's a 3 right now. If I move a guy in here and drop him to a 1.
Mm-hmm. That's the way to go.
But I feel like this area is pretty strong. And this is really weak. So if I pull him over there, now I've got a huge, huge weak hole. I think that's what I got to do. I think that's what I got to
And
do.
they should be in your zone of control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course they
I
are.
think that's what I have
And
to
more
do.
importantly, Jim, you get to shoot again.
Yes.
4 to 3.
Yep.
Oh,
Right.
Oh.
7 to
Dink!
8.
You didn't do the fatink.
Oh, yeah, Tink.
You're right.
Yeah. Are.
I think that's the better move. That's the more conservative move, so.
Oh, yeah. You can do a lot of things.
You can do a lot of things. You can envelop here on this guy and all kinds of stuff, but I'd rather have here where I've got some bigger numbers than here where it's like really weak numbers and
Uh-huh.
shit, so. 1 to 1.
Because you can make, this is the weak spot right there.
Mm-hmm.
What's the weak spot?
Right there.
This guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you could get a 3 to 2 with the door closed.
He's got the pips to do all kinds of creative stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now he's locked down there.
That's 1.
I'm trying to
Oh.
lock those guys down. Is what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Are you even?
But they're not.
Are you even with me?
Yeah.
I think we're just a tad off.
Okay, looks like we're a tad off. And that'll make a difference. That means he's locked down by him. Which you may want that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he doesn't have to move forward. It doesn't benefit you any.
No.
You still got your
That's
general.
1,
right
2,
there.
3.
Mm-hmm. I need to bring the general up. That's for sure.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we want to bring them to?
He's back there drinking mare's milk.
Yeah.
Got one left over.
Would he be able to angle this guy in such a way to not
And-
threaten
and-
him and shoot
And
him?
he did this move first. Because he may have actually been on a command here.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you did that one first.
Yeah.
See, you can't do that with a blind general. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, you got to pay extra, you know.
Well, the good thing is,
Yeah, now you're
He was
good.
okay.
You can sit up there all
Yeah,
day
yeah,
long.
yeah.
You still got one left over.
would he be able to move his bow guy to try and get a shot without getting in his threat zone?
Well, and he can only move one.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to move something like... I don't think so, because he's got to clear that.
Uh,
So that means you're going to have to... He's still not going to be able to do it. He's got to get within 20. Okay, there you probably can get it. The problem is now you're moved more than one base width. So you could get into a place or just stay up on the hill. And
yeah, it's not worth it then.
I would keep him up there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want him to get in close combat with
Exactly.
him. I would love to go in there and chop him up.
If he could have got a shot at the horse, it'd be worth it. But no.
Well, I'll have to.
Okay.
Can I even miracle kill those guys
Which guys?
with bow? I can't
No.
kill them
Yeah.
at all.
No.
Oh no.
Not
That's
All I
single.
can
yeah.
do is push them back.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Maybe.
Which would free him out of threat zone, which you may not want to do.
Yeah.
Because right now they
But you
can't
gotta
turn
shoot.
around and hit this guy.
But you have to shoot.
Well, that's why I moved
Yeah.
these guys down
Yeah.
here
Mhm.
to try to preclude that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You have to shoot though.
But I have to shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to shoot.
It's 2 to 4.
Well, hang on. I have one pip left.
You
oh
do.
yeah. You could move them so they can't shoot.
Exactly.
We've done that before.
Yeah.
Not often, but we've done
I've done it
before.
with artillery one time.
Now he can't shoot from there, correct?
Nope.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. One combat, right?
Yeah.
I'm a 4, down to a 3, down to a 2, and you're a 3.
Yeah.
Big numbers. Nope, not big enough. Got him. Okay. Now I got a big hole there.
Yeah. Now I have a problem.
Well,
not
you
necessarily.
put a bigger problem on him.
Well, but now these guys have no threat zone. on them.
No.
Oh yeah, they do. This
They do,
guy.
that guy
Yeah,
is.
that guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just need a big number. It's
Well,
not
it is
gonna-
bigger
not gonna
than
do
one.
it. Not
Bigger
gonna,
than one. Yeah.
I'm not going to do it. Let's see if this is an option. Now there's exactly a one size hole there. So if I contact this guy here, he's going to turn the face and part of him is going to be overlapping the back of him. That looks like a winner because then it's at least a 2 to
But is
2
he going to be?
and it plugged the
Is he
hole.
going to be touching though?
In other words, move this guy like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then when you turn the face,
Yeah.
you're going to be...
Can I turn the face?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And this is it because there's exactly a 1
Okay.
minute hole
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha.
That's going to be hard to
Pass up.
Yeah.
pass up. I think that's going to be hard to pass up. And then for the other pip, I think we're going to push this all forward, leaving him. I want him here
Yeah.
to
You
get
want
the
that
minus
overlap.
1.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I need
Oh,
it more
absolutely.
than there. I think that's what my 2 moves are going to be. That take too long?
No. Actually, I'm a little surprised.
Okay. That's one. And then my other one is going to be...
Maybe I'll bring all these guys
move
up.
these guys up.
Suck the blade.
Do I slide to you or do you slide to
Nope,
me?
he slides to you.
Okay.
Wait. Then
Then you can't
Then I
do it
can't do
because
it.
this guy.
oh,
would
so what
interfere.
happens is then because remember you said you're overlapped a little bit.
Just a tiny
this
bit,
way.
yeah.
Okay, so let's exaggerate that a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to come to you as far as I can. Now you have to come to me or find
Because
as
he made his
overlap.
best
Right,
attempt.
Right.
Yeah. So now I come to you, right?
Yeah.
Or fight as if I'm overlapped. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. That's stupid.
Yeah.
There's a
No.
time. There's actually
There
a
is
time
a
to do
time,
it.
but this ain't it.
This isn't it. And there's times to do it, but okay.
So hang on.
Shootings,
I don't think I have any.
correct. Combats.
What would you like to begin, sir?
We're going to go here first. My 40, your 2.
That ought to do it.
Flee.
Fleet. So he's going to be his front
But
edge.
can I go through these guys? Because
You're not lined up with
Okay.
him. Yeah. You're going to go, your front edge is going to be there. Straight back.
That's the good thing about being a light horse.
This,
It
well,
is a
against
good-
those
It
guys. Yeah. Against those guys. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get this night going. I'm a 4 down none. You're a 3 down to a 2. 4 to 2. You won.
Wow.
What I tell you about good and lucky?
Yeah. Nice.
Here,
2 to 1.
2 to 1. I think I still died.
Wow. Killed him.
Still got me.
Whoa.
Yep. 2 to 1s aren't a sure thing. And here, that's
2 to
still
2.
2 to 2 because overlap here doesn't matter. Let's pay it back. Nope. That's not how you do
Oh
it.
my. Oh yeah. You're good.
Okay. 1 combat here, 2 to 2. Come on!
Oh, nobody
Nope, just a
died.
recoil. You want to go back 40 to line you up?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a 40's going to line you up. Okay.
Pips.
Yeah, that's what sucks is when you go on the attack on your bound and then you got a loss on yourself. But that's part of the game.
Ooh, 2 pips. Where can you get 1 more kill?
Don't want to bring those guys in there.
If these guys win no battles, I'm retiring this one. It'll be on sale for 99 cents. Buy it now on eBay.
You heard it, folks.
Yep. There's going to be some significant handling charges though. Just want to be upfront with that. We can't adjust the shipping, but the handling might be.
So if I bring him forward and close the door,
Mm-hmm. That's a 2 to 1 with a quick kill. That
Yep.
would finish the game.
Now, if he had hired pips, could he? That one guy could slide in behind, right, and go in, form column.
Was he touching?
They were touching each other, yeah.
yes.
No. Was these two touching?
No.
Yeah, you could do that. Yep. And then like send somebody else to
Because they had to move forward to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but that would be my 2 pips. Yeah,
No,
you said
no,
if,
I said if
I
you
had more.
pips.
Yeah. All right.
I just seen it. I was just wondering about it.
I don't think that my guy.
So
can
here's
see
the
shooting
thing,
thing.
okay? If he was here,
Yeah.
okay,
'Cause he
let's move
recoiled.
it back where it is.
Yeah. Because he recoiled. Yeah.
When this guy forms a column, he can only go that way to form the column.
Uh-huh.
So if he doesn't move far enough, see, he can't go back here.
Oh, so you can't do the column.
You can't do it because he's too
You
close
need
to
to
the
be-
enemy.
You
Right.
need to be farther forward.
Right. Because
Gotcha.
otherwise, it's like cheating. You're moving in the wrong direction. So
Yep. Gotcha.
okay, actually doesn't happen very often.
No, I just seen it, and I'm like,
You ready?
Let's see. Is that the best move?
yeah.
And I don't have any shooting again because I
Yeah.
can't.
Nah, you don't
I
need
don't-
it. That's not your play.
And there's no other combat.
I don't see anything better.
There's just one,
Yeah.
2 to 1. That's it.
You gotta
You
hit
still
roll
gotta
yet.
roll.
No, I
Oh,
can
it's a
roll,
one.
but
Oh,
Ah! That's it.
wow.
All right.
Holy
Well,
smoke.
you won, dude. The Mongols won.
Oh, we still gotta play.
Yeah.
Well, we still gotta play. We gotta see who the greatest
Loser
loser is.
bracket.
We gotta see who the greatest loser is. So I lost, and this
I'm
is.
trying to invoke.
All right. What is this thing still live up here?
Yep.
What
It
people
is.
need to understand is, I didn't win
Yes,
because
you did.
that was not my. If it hadn't have been for you guys helping me, I'd have never.
But
won.
you had decisions to make.
Well,
That's okay.
and I made some decisions that were based on
Good intel.
well, learning. How's that? So while all of my moves you guys didn't help me with so much, most of them you did.
We just seen something.
Well, the good news is the Mongols are now 3-12. I mean, the Hungarians are now 3-12.
Good.
So it wasn't the Deep Knights that did them in.
See? So you don't have to pick up Shadow Knights to offset their.
But you know what else is good about it?
What's
That's a gorgeous army.
Oh, I can paint. I just can't roll worth a damn sometimes. That's okay. See, that's the thing is, Mitch and I are only 5 games apart from each other.
After all this time?
After all this time, we're only 5 games apart from each other. Okay.
Wow.
One time I was.
If Mitch passes me, he might be a better player, but he still can't paint. He still can't paint worth a damn.
That's
right.
the point.
Joker doesn't
That's
paint,
the
right?
That's right.
That's
Okay.
the point.
And I will never surpass him on that.
No, no.
Well-
Too late.
For those of you that unfortunately you can't really see what's going on with the camera, Tony uses a black primer and then uses that black paint to an advantage I've never seen anybody use before. not this well.
It's years and years of solitude. I mean, practice.
But you, if they could see that really close up, they could
There's
see
pictures
the-
of them online. People
They
see them.
they can see the delineation, that word, of these figures with and using the black. I try and white.
What I like is I like using these figures that nobody gives a second look to. So I like these. Well, these are all Essex for the most part, but I like using these off-brand things that I've collected from flea markets and nobody wants,
I have to tell
and they
you,
all paint
that's-
up well.
I think that's that's my favorite stand of this army.
Is
Even
it?
with the fancy flags, those are beautiful
I
flags.
put little details there on the
Yeah, I
both
saw
sides.
that. I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just like guys wearing hoods.
those are just but the way that you've done the black.
Yeah, it's just, it just figures that you look at a catalog and be like, yeah, those guys again. They've been around for 30 years or 40 years or however long they've been around. It's
And the flags they're gorgeous, and the guys holding them gorgeous. But these guys that color, and
So-
they're not a bright color, but they are because
they are in this light.
Yeah,
If you saw them in the light I
Okay.
paint in, they
Yeah.
come out nicely. Now this is the first figure that I actually did a head swap. I've never done a head swap before. I'm scared to death of doing it, and that's the Matthias Corvinus.
all right. Now let me see. Can I tell you swap the head? No.
Yeah, it turned
And
out
if you get
okay.
it-
It turned out okay.
Yeah, you get a guy that looks at it like I'm looking at it.
Yeah,
and
it turned out okay.
Gosh, those are really pretty figures. And he didn't say anything about, oh, did you swap out that head? You know you've done it
Yeah.
right.
Well, the secret is when you take a head off, you got to make sure that you don't cut too much of the neck. I mean,
Correct,
you may end up
correct.
trashing the other figure, but at least you don't want to trash both of them.
I don't know how many
So-
hundreds of figures, mostly 28s, obviously. Well, maybe not obviously, that I've done head swaps for. And
It's
everybody-
probably
and everybody thinks that a
stressful
28
part
is
of it.
easier to do than a 15. No, 15s are much harder to do than 28s, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay, last one.
Beautiful
You're-
stand.
Thank you, Jim.
Figures, beautiful.
You get the pirate chair.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'm aggression too.
I am aggression one.
We've never fought this matchup before.
No, not this
My
one.
money's on you winning, though. These guys are. There's obviously some disease. Is there a disease that started in Hungary?
I'm
If
gonna
so,
have-
these
There
guys
is.
started it.
It's the mouse disease.
Is it?
I would have to invoke the ghost of Don to win with these guys. Oh,
Hey, no matter what happens, you didn't do as good as Don did with them.
That's right, I know. What's a lock, right? You're a 2, I'm a 1. Right? You're aggression 2.
I'm a 2.
And I'm a 1,
Yep.
so it's
lock.
lock. My house.
Okay.
My house. Okay, that helps. That helps.
And your
towards-
steps against the 2 gentle hills.
I'm
for sure.
hilly.
Oh, up to 2 gentle hills. How many gentle hills you want mandatory?
Oh, no, I'm
He's
doing.
got difficult hills.
I've got difficult hills.
Use the cow patties. They turn out nice.
Oh,
Unless you want to
yeah.
put 3 down.
Oh yeah.
What, no sexy road?
I'm going all. Well, you got it. You got the sexy road.
Huh?
You have it.
I do have, of course, sexy road
Get
came
the
with
sexy
me.
road.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. There's another sexy road.
Oh, we got.
Yours
more
is
than
one piece though, right?
Yeah, his is one.
Mine you can beat people with, and it won't damage it. Not that I've done that. Not that I haven't done that.
Okay. Is it ready to go?
Oh yeah.
It's all stretched out.
Oh yeah. So this is a piece of banding,
Yeah.
and it's damn near
Let me
indestructible.
see something a second. Is mine too wide?
It's a.
Yeah, I like a half base width.
Okay.
I did that on purpose.
But you can do them up to a base, right? The road.
You can do them up to base width.
You're just not supposed to go. Oh,
But the way we play is, the narrower it is, the more play you have to still be on it.
No, that makes no sense to me.
Well, because
Okay,
you got
if
to
it's
you got
30
to be
wide, if
straddling it,
If it's 30 wide,
right?
As opposed to 20 wide, how can you have more base width if it's 20?
Okay, so you've got to straddle the road, right?
Right.
And
but
So-
you don't have to be in the middle.
correct. But if the road is exactly this width, you can only be on the road.
Yeah.
Okay. I may be misunderstanding what you said.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So here's the road, right?
Right. But here's your figure.
Here's
He
an
can be-
element.
he
Here's
can
another
be-
element. Okay. So this guy can only slide like here to here and still be on the road.
Oh, I see what you're
This
saying.
guy's got more. I
What-
didn't do it that way on purpose. It just made
Ah, okay,
sense to
okay.
be.
Now I got you.
like that width.
Gotcha.
That's, I didn't do it for a gamey reason. I just think it looks better.
Yeah,
That's
gotcha.
all. So,
You're right.
does that come into play often? Nah, almost never.
Yeah.
But Now this was a royal
Yeah.
to cut. I can't tell you how many
What
X-Acto
did you use
knives.
to cut it with?
Whatever I had.
X-Acto knives?
Yeah, it's all I had.
His old toothbrush.
It took a while. You know what? It was worth it. How many
Yeah,
times have I used
yeah,
this and it's
it's
undamaged? Actually, it wants
In
to
fact,
bend back the
it's-
other way.
It's so worth it that guess what I have on my house trying to straighten out?
One of those.
Yeah. And you know what I cut mine with? Scissors.
Oh,
Oh man.
well, you're a bigger sadist.
No. But, no, okay, not scissors. What do you call those? Shears?
Oh,
Cheers.
Is that what you call them?
yeah.
Anyway, between scissors and those things you use in your yaw.
Right.
Sure.
And I had to use 2 sets.
Oh man.
Well, you know what? It's indestructible.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you don't
you're
have
right.
to, it already comes with this pattern on it.
Yep.
You know.
And I've got them everything from this wide to.
Now the bad thing about it is that you can't. It doesn't bend at all this way, so you
Yeah.
can't get creative with it.
Yeah.
So if he wants to put it through his
But-
back-going hills,
But no, what you do is
Yeah, you
you
gotta
do what
use
I
it.
did is you buy that stuff this wide,
Okay.
and now become the real sadist because now you got to cut 2 sides, and you can only get that much bend.
Yeah. no.
Yeah.
No,
you
thank
need
you.
a laser cutter.
No, thank you.
Fat going hill.
You could probably use a Dremel bit, but then all that stuff gets in the air, and
I'm gonna
your
tell
health's important too.
I'm a big believer in eye protection. I cannot 3 times
Yeah.
Your pick.
using a Dremel, and I had the drill bit stuck in the protective lens, stuck in it.
Yep. You got to be
So,
careful.
Yeah, you got to use protection, eye protection. You gotta.
Your pick.
For what? The big hill?
Yep.
So the closest I've had to have a hobby accident is drilling out the bottom of a Matchbox / Hot Wheels car
I can believe
to
that.
get. I mean, I'm playing with fire. I don't
that.
want to do it.
That's to me. That's one of the most dangerous operations to use with a Dremel. It's just for some reason those
It's-
things are just.
Brutal. That metal in there is just brutal to try to get through.
And when you get it drilled out, if you don't do it exactly the right width or size of the saw blade, all kinds of debris comes
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Yeah, dremeling the bottom of one of those Matchbox cars is dangerous.
So the last time I did it, I actually used a clamp and stood over it, and if it messes up the car, it messes up the car. But I don't want drilling with my hand.
Yep.
Even being careful, it's too stressful.
So I don't know who made it, but it's been months now. Like one of my latest cars that I did, I turned it over, went to
Which
drill,
one?
and it went whoop whoop. They were plastic. Like the rivets were plastic.
Chinese?
It may have been. I don't know.
Every freaking time.
Yeah, it may have been. Anyway, I went, wow, that's cool.
Well, let's see. Let's look at the setup areas and see what kind of involvement in this insanity. You have all Soloy for your wimpy elements?
7 of them. And 2 knights, 2 solid pikes, and a light horse.
I don't want to fight into this and have to try to wheel around that. So I'd rather be here.
All right, you be there.
Okay? I don't know if it'll make a difference. I choose how I get to lose.
I choose to.
I choose my lose.
The loser chooser.
There's my
That's right.
camp. Yours is
Where
right
are
there.
these guys? Yeah. So
Did you make the little?
first camp I made.
Okay, what did you use to sharpen the?
I didn't. That's how they came. They're the
Cocktail stick?
skewers from bamboo skewers. What I did is I made sure that I painted the ends in the inside of the wood color, not totally brown, because some people do that,
Yeah.
and that would only work if
Yeah.
the
Let
bark somehow grows.
My horror story, right? The last base I did, it's in actually up there. I took that little round dowels, not these, but actual round dowels, yay big round, individually cut 300 1-inch pieces.
And it's a lot.
Okay, individually sharpened the ends of one end
That's a lot.
and started putting them around the base. I couldn't get them straight.
Well, they weren't straight either.
I know, but I mean, it was ugly. Because I also had a gate in. So I worked and I worked and I worked. We're talking hours. And you know what I finally did?
You had a
Chopped
what? You had a what? A gay gun.
A gate.
A gate gun.
Gate.
A gate gun. They said it had a gate gun.
I just couldn't.
What, a pink one?
Yeah.
I had a gate.
What's wrong with those?
It was about yay wide. It was
Yeah.
40 millimeters on the inside, so you could get a 40 millimeter.
Yeah, you got to make a smaller count.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
it can't be a scale. That's
and I wound up throwing it away.
yeah,
Well, they're over in the recycle bin, so I can use them later.
right.
But
happens.
I've learned from it. Now you put down a piece of cellophane, because I did the same thing you do. Outside's brown, inside's wood color,
Right.
and you glue them there first.
I think what I did is they're glued. I don't know if they're glued side to side as much as just on end, but I used epoxy.
Oh, did you?
Epoxy in the 80s didn't work. When I started doing my epoxy would never set. I don't know whether the stuff they had back then
Yeah.
sat on the shelves too long and it didn't work right. But now,
You ever hear of JB Weld?
I did, yeah.
I have a windmill, a decorative windmill, and it was held together with bolts and nuts and a torque and with freaking Loctite on the so there's no way it could come apart. Well, a decorative windmill in 22-mile-an-hour winds comes apart pretty quickly, because that's what we have. We're out on top of my hill. So my buddy says, well, hell, we'll just put it in here, we'll put a body clamp there, and we'll JB weld the top of that thing. I'm going just like you. Alrighty. I you know, I didn't want to say no because it's going to come apart. You know
Right.
what? This was 3 months ago, 22-mile-an-hour winds, up to 24. That JB weld hadn't come apart yet. That's the greatest stuff on the planet. And I never believed it. Never believed it. Jeez, that stuff is tough.
Well, hopefully it doesn't come apart. You never know. I mean,
I've watched, I check it every once in a while, and the JB weld is exactly like it was put on and dried. There's no deterioration. Yet, I've had to tighten 2 bolts with Loctite on them already, again. And that JB weld is going, well, when is this stuff going to get tough? When's the job going to get hard? You know? That stuff's amazing.
all right. You got insolent guys that won't stay on a hill.
Well, that's
Well,
because,
I know.
that's because they're Hungarians and they're drunk.
There's something funny in that goulash.
Rutabaga.
Rutabaga goulash. Rutabaga goulash. That's it. And you know what? They got turnips on the side.
Yeah. No, keep the turnips on the side. Don't put them in.
Yeah, don't put them.
Don't mix. I don't like that.
We'll have turnip fries. Oh dear.
Don't mix.
When's the last time one of you guys captured one of the other's bases?
It doesn't happen.
Probably him.
Counts.
That would have been him because that was like the
That's a-
last thing on my priority.
Somebody asked me that. So that's another reason I keep track of all my scores, because somebody asked me, like, how many times you lost a camp? I didn't know. Well, I do now. I think I lost a camp 5 times ever in
And thousands of games.
almost 2,000 games.
Yeah. Wow.
4 of them were lost to the same person, and it's a person that had 3 or 4. It may actually only be 3.
Yeah.
That's what he does. That's one of his playthings. And I don't. I mean, if you set up all your guys over here and your camps over there, yeah, I'll go for it if it works. But I'm not going to cut one of my guys' head off to do it.
Yeah.
Especially now in 3.0, it's only worth 1 element.
Yeah.
It used to be worth 2.
Oh, okay.
So it was a bigger incentive to do it
Much
before.
bigger. Yeah, that's half the battle.
But and I've taken it maybe 7 times. It's a literally low number. It's a low number, but I didn't know, so I just went and looked. And like, oh, look for the things that have a C on it. You know, it's interesting, but that's why it's.
You're good, right?
Yep, I should be good. So I've got. Did you go over what you have?
I
Brett?
have a light horse, 4 Saloy, Knight General, 2 solid pike, 3 more Saloy.
Okay, and I've got Knight, solid spear, blade, solid spear, Knight General, Saloy, light horse. And you have the first bound. You're the
Oh!
defender.
Let's see what it is. Hey,
Yeah, that's not bad, sir.
not too bad. So, for my first,
So you're the undisputed champion.
Who?
Yeah, I know. It's kind of hard to believe, isn't it?
yeah,
No,
see?
it's unbelievable, actually. And again,
That's good. That's why we play this game.
I'm ready to take all the credit you'll give me. However, people got to remember that while I was scratching my head, you guys were suggesting.
You know what?
And that's why.
You know what? You still roll your own dice, though.
Well, and that's probably exactly why I won. Both you and Mitch were not rolling
That's
all
okay.
that well. And
Yeah.
I was on a hot streak for a minute there. Now, the converse side of that will be, the odds will catch up to me, and deservedly so, and I'll be rolling 1s and 2s, and you guys will be rolling 4s and 5s.
Well, that's what happened. I noticed in the game against him, your pip rolls were terrible at the beginning, but then you
But-
saved. You could deal with it then, and then when you really
Yeah.
needed them, it mattered.
Yeah,
It-
yeah. The dice worked for me.
What's bad is when you roll bad at the beginning and at the end.
Yeah, and then in the middle. Yeah, and I've watched both of you do that a few times.
And you're going to watch us do it again.
Oh, well,
Yep.
Yeah.
It's called luck.
Mm-hmm. Or lack thereof, sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you say Mitch has better luck than I
I think
do?
overall.
Okay, all right. And
Not, you have to remember,
you've only seen certain games.
yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not against
the,
him.
The first 80 games you guys played, I watched every one. But I had good internet, so I could
Right.
watch them all on TV. Where
So
I
why did you move out of Arizona?
Yeah.
It wasn't for the internet.
No, you sure you want me to say
No,
this?
no. You can tell me later.
Yeah, I will.
But it wasn't for the internet.
No.
Is there any hope of getting better internet in
Yes.
in Texas?
Elton Musk, is putting up
Elon
400,
Musk.
whoever his name
Right.
is putting up 400 satellites at a time.
Okay.
And they're using them now in Detroit, and they're getting up to 400 megabytes.
Oh, they're going to be full of holes by the time you get them.
Well, and of course the data transfer, but we're hoping to get 100. Which what we had in Phoenix, we had 125, so 100 download and 25 up. Where we're at until we run out of data, which is normally about 3 weeks in, is 25 down and 2 up. So it's amazingly slow. So if I try to watch, for instance, your stuff on YouTube on the TV, on a smart TV, through the internet, all I get is the circle of death a lot of times.
Yeah.
Early in the month, I can do it. However, then I cut the time that we have, because my wife uses the internet for banking. She's a
Right.
genius, you know,
Yeah.
and I'm a rock. So I have to make sure she has that time.
Well, you can't be good at everything.
Yeah.
Everything else I'm great at.
Yeah, there you go.
know.
Okay, so what did you
So
move?
it's 1 to him and 2 to this guy to get to there.
Oh, so he double.
Yep.
He double
moved to this,
maneuvered over
first
there.
turn.
Okay.
And
No
one
shootings.
to this.
No shooters in these armies.
No,
Pips?
only insults.
All both.
Oh, to have a horde with a mooning guy right now.
Hey, that guy kicks ass sometimes.
Whenever he gets
Although I've
around.
noticed, you mentioned that he didn't do shit when in the Pope's army, and
Yeah.
I think you're right. He doesn't do anything.
He
just sits up
around
there and
trying to.
And that's his name is Mooney?
Yeah. It's
That's a
like,
good
it's
name.
Mooney the
salty
Mooner.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, Mooney the Moon.
Okay,
Good
so
name.
we want to be uphill.
Yep. Yep.
Okay,
There's one.
there's one.
And for your
And-
next trick.
My next one's going to be really creative.
Ooh.
Ooh, fancy.
Yep.
And it's
Wow.
the best looking stand in the army, to boot.
Wow.
Is that? Well, you really got those guys. Going to start walking funny.
Yeah. He's looking at
Actually, I like those flags a lot.
These castings, I had a lot of light horse to do and only 2 poses, and I'm like, oh man, this sucks. But then sometimes you just have to.
Yeah, you got to do what you got
You got to do what you got to do.
Just imagine if you only had one casket.
I've got to do that.
Yeah, yeah. I think all of us probably.
Here's what makes no sense. I'm new to ancients and medieval, and I say that, but I've been doing it almost 20 years. But that's not what I started off doing. And it amazes me that WRG 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, whatever, tons of figures, right? Back when all the manufacturers had only one pose.
Correct.
So if
Correct.
you could have like an entire army of irregular elements, so to speak, Soloi and what have you, Auxilia, guys that weren't, Romans or really organized, very irregular looking troops, but yet you have to supply them all with one pose. It's exactly the same for,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. I have a
kinda crummy.
Alexander the Great army in 28. Well,
Mhm.
actually, original 25.
25s.
And the only thing that has multiple castings is the pikes. They have 2 castings for the pikes.
Yeah, well, the front ones suck. They're no good for anything.
Yeah, and then the rest of them are, the Thessalian cavalry, and then the
Back to you.
Everybody's the same.
1, 2, 3,
Yes.
4.
Okay.
And the rest don't score.
Pips?
Look at this. Looking pretty.
All both. Well, we know what the
Very consistent.
very consistently shitty. All right, so
Consistent is good, consistently shitty, not so much.
yeah, not so much. All right, we're gonna move one base width forward. You got knights over there?
1 or 2.
Ooh, I got a blade.
Ooh.
I'll find some way to frickin' win this, even if it's
Ooh.
using my own personal cheats. One, I'm not moving him with him. And then for the next one, I'm going to wheel one. Wheel.
Wheel.
Waheel.
Now, there are going to be people, I won't mention any names, Jim Cheney, they don't understand why you're wheeling. Why you're wheeling.
So I can fit through this gap.
Okay.
Because I'm all the way up against here. And I'm obviously not getting the pips to sidestep.
No.
If I had gotten a 6, I probably wouldn't do that. You know.
You tell me exactly where they go. Okay, shooting's done.
That didn't take long.
What was my second one?
Oh, yeah, you still
The
got
second
one.
one's doing the angle of the deck.
No, that's one.
No, you moved up and then you angled.
No, that was just one.
That was just one.
You still got one left.
Oh, that he moved up one and then angled. So you haven't got one. You got one to use yet.
There he goes.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Just make sure he's on the... Because obviously the top side doesn't matter. Not in this game.
Are you sure?
2! Oh, the
Two.
disease. The Hungarian disease.
Aha.
The Hungarian duck strikes.
Oh no, he got hunged. How you say if he's got bad luck? He's well hung.
Aha.
He's got bad luck. I don't know why I've done so bad with this army. Well,
It looks like a good army.
I'm gonna spend-
I think it looks like a great army. You know, this is a solid 4 foot.
That looks like it would be tough.
That costs
Yeah.
2 right there. I'm done.
Not with these clowns. That cost 2. Okay. No shootings again. Pips
Get better.
slowly starting to wake up.
Start
They
individually
don't
moving.
need the arrows, so they decided to go ahead and move.
You can start individually moving.
Is that funny?
Yeah, go
Okay.
for it.
All right, I want to move these guys forward.
Whack.
Bam. Move him individually a smidge forward.
Oh. One left.
And take one of these guys and move him down here. That's how I'm going to use my 3.
Look at that.
Right? We're within. Good.
Yep.
All right, we're going to start off the festivities here. 2 to 1, which I've died from before.
Lock.
And almost died again.
That was a lock.
Okay, and
2
here
to
2 to
2.
2 on the end.
Push you.
Best laid plans, you know.
Amazing.
A difference of 1 makes nothing, you know. Roll that 1.
Nope.
You don't listen.
What'd you say?
Exactly.
1,
Mm-hmm.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out for those guys with the bazookas.
Exactly. Look out. Look out. Alright. Can this guy... well, we know where
So
he
a lot
is.
of is when you're playing a game, whether you win or lose, does it feel like you were winning or losing? There's games I've won that I felt like I was losing the whole time.
Yeah.
And the game against you, I thought I had the edge. Nope.
And the reason is
Yeah.
dice roll.
Yeah, it's okay.
That was, and it is okay.
And that's
You
one
have
thing
to-
that's really cool about Blind General. The thing I like the most about Blind General is if you roll a 1, you don't know it until you try to use it, and then you don't have it anymore, and then all the pain's gone. It's not like you're trying to rack your brain like, what am I going to use this 1 pip for? You don't know that you rolled bad, you know.
To
You
me,
just move on.
it also alleviates some of the dice luck because you're only depending.
Oh,
on,
we're already doing that fruitcake crap?
Yeah, man.
You're only depending on the 1 So if you roll more than a 1, oh wait a minute, but you've already planned. Oh, now this is a bonus. So some of that dice luck seems to
It's
round
less
out.
painful.
Yeah, it seems to round out.
Are you moving exactly halfway, or are you more towards one than the other? Because
Let's
it's going to make a difference. It could make a difference.
There. How's that?
So you're more towards this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? No.
So if
That guy.
he's exactly in the middle,
If he's
He has
exactly in the middle,
how
then
do you know
we,
which way to move him?
when we play, is the guy moving gets to pick.
Okay, that's fair enough.
You know.
For
So that was my outfit. Pick one, so I don't pick it. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. See, and that's cool because there's nothing written. So if you guys have you have a decision beforehand, okay, we're always going to let the guy moving make the choice. Then everybody
Right.
knows. You know, it's not a problem, or should it be?
Yeah, if it's a problem, you need to get a life.
Hey,
Why start now?
there we go. That's 5.
Okay. Seal my doom in his
Let's
turn.
go with 2 to 1.
Come on, you sissy boy.
Live.
Hey, that works.
Wow.
Gotta talk dirty to him.
Let's go
I'm
2
gonna
to 1.
technically- Come on, you piece of.
Ooh.
Got him. Wow.
Well, phooey.
Wow.
And 2 to 1.
I'm in-
1 to 1.
I'm in awe. Well, this could go any which way.
Probably your way.
Nope.
Nope. Didn't die.
Nope, you recalled. Because I didn't talk bad to him.
Wow. See why you
So
need
you
the
gotta-
bonus guy?
Hits?
Yep.
If I don't care what I get. That was a miracle I survived that.
I know.
That's fine. That's better than, you know. Yes, I would have
better
liked to
than
have
The
more.
best laid traps are never good.
Okay.
When the mouse rolls a 1,
So I'm going to move here. Oh, you've got them both locked
yeah,
down.
that's how
You
I
got them
like
both locked
This
down.
is why
Okay.
I did that. So you wouldn't move there.
Okay.
In case I would get foiled.
Yeah.
no.
There's nothing I can do to peel this guy off.
Nope.
The most thing I could do is take him over here,
Yep.
and then it'd be 1-to-1, and somebody's going to die.
Somebody's
Or
gonna
tie.
die.
Or tie.
That'd be fun.
Were you that far over? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more this way. I should be like, kind of like.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend 1 to do this. I'm gonna hit you, and you'll come over, and I'll get height advantage. Of course,
Yep.
I won't get a -1, but we gotta start working on that.
Yep.
I gotta do that while I have it. God, I feel like I gotta do that turn. I mean, it could bite me,
Mm-hmm.
but no, I bet this is within a base width. I bet this corner is. I could throw this guy into a corner here. He'd be in bad going, but I'd give you another -1.
Mm-hmm.
Good Lord. Well, the only other thing is throw this guy up here and be a 2-to-1 there. I think I have to do this. I think I have to do it. I don't like
die.
it. I don't like it because I could die here. It's your bound, and now I don't have a recoil here and lose that guy too. But it is, you know,
It
it's
is.
like I'm going to verbalize it. So if I die that way, yeah,
Yep.
it's all coming. Yeah, you just got to
Well,
make the best decision you can with what you have.
That's right. That's why you're the
You know?
general.
Yep.
Make
Which
those
one
decisions.
first?
Oh, well, that's epic. So we'll leave that one for last.
3 to 2,
3 to 2.
4 to 5.
Now you're off the hill, so I contact you. It won't matter.
1 to 1.
1-to-1. You sissy
Who's
boy!
gonna die? Nobody.
That happens all the time. That happens all the time. The ties.
Ah, yuck.
All the time.
Wow.
Now roll a 1. Make it a game.
Ah.
Roll that 1. I know you can.
I
You
don't
can
know.
do
I
it.
don't know.
Ooh.
I
No,
don't
you
know if that
can't.
would even happen.
Yuck.
I don't know.
That happens all the freaking time.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. All the time.
Well, the cool thing about the game is
That happens all the time.
it
It's
happens-
exciting.
Yeah.
There's a lot of excitement.
Anything but this will do. Oh, and there it is. What? What?
I'll win unless I roll a that. Yep.
Yep. And
Maybe that's why we keep coming back to this stupid thing.
1.
You know?
sure, sure.
Yeah, it's a sure.
2.
Funky angle like that, huh? Because you want to lock them down.
Funky, funky.
Funky, funky angle.
3.
Oh, let's stir the pot now. I always think it's funny when you play a battle like this and all the heavy hitters are over here going, going. And it's the light guys that are deciding the battle.
Well, yeah, and in this instance, why would he play to your strength? That's why all the light.
No, I mean, even in a normal game, it's funny when
really?
sideshow stuff happens.
Yeah,
It's just how it works out, you know? A lot depends on who you're faced up against, what the terrain is like, and what you roll for bips.
Like, I'll be watching you guys and then going, well, he's probably going to do what?
See,
He did what?
That's why I'm a big fan of not having a plan. Because then you're like, all I need is a 2 for pips, and you get a 1. Now what do you do? It's better to just be like, I'll do this, and hopefully I get the flexibility to be able to move out of it the following turn.
Well, but you have, 2,000 battles of experience to rely on. So guys that don't, they have to think ahead because they don't have the agility and the knowledge or the experience.
I'm really bad at thinking ahead. I'm a terrible chess player,
So
but I have seen it before. You're doing this one first?
2.
Well, you're gonna show, and you're even using my movement to do it. We'll see how that works.
I think it works good. Just
Yeah.
push him. Just push him.
We'll form back up.
No, 1 to
This
1.
Come on, you sissy boy!
Take it from them. I won.
Oh,
Woo!
yeah. Okay. But at
It's
least
your turn.
I died. It's
And
at
I
least my
died.
turn.
Yeah.
That does make a difference.
So it's 1 to 1.
1 to 1, and it's Tony's phase.
Thank goodness.
And as they say in Liverpool, it's your bound.
Yes. No bomb, Chuck. Hey. Lad.
Oh, all the above.
Bloody.
Your bloody move.
Bloody move.
Hope it's not a 1.
No, it's a 3.
You'll
No.
never talk yourself into 1 that way.
These guys are all in command,
Yes.
and these guys are
Yep.
also.
Your whole
Right.
army's in command.
Is that funny?
Yeah, I
Okay.
was kind of hoping you weren't, but
Okay. This guy's free to be.
yes, he is.
I feel like I have to contact them in the side and do a 3 to 2.
Yes, he could.
Yeah, I think I have to do that. This guy just be a 2 to 2. So let's do this.
Yep.
We gotta do that.
Now he'll turn the face, correct?
Yeah, at the end.
At the end of the
But they
move.
do that
So
right
his
at the
Zoc,
end,
his threat zone still affects other
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Ah, so
So he's still.
He's-
so nobody can like move
Right,
around
so-
here until he turns at the end.
and that's at the end of movement,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
So that threat zone is always extant
Now-
until the end of movement.
If they were a group, then they would. If they hit him to the front, then they would like pull him into.
Yeah.
Now, what I hate is having to spend a damn pip on this guy right here. Is this your general? No, that's your general.
That's
That's
my
just a regular knight?
Yep.
Man, I hate to spend an extra pip, but I got to give him some space behind him. Because if I don't do that, he's going to get quick killed.
Yep.
Let's make sure we're lying. Because these two are locked down. He's free to go. He's locked down by him. So I need to do something along the lines of I have to move towards contacting with him
Mm-hmm.
and not touching him in the process. That locks both of your guys down. I hate burning a pip on that, but I just got to do it. And now, the reason why I did a wheel, now we'll wheel this whole group forward. And you're not completely in bad going, so you're going to conform to me.
Yupper.
Now, I don't think I'm going to move these knights up there because they've really got no business being up here getting tied down in that morass. So I'll hit you. You're going to conform to that. Can't kill you, but...
Nope. But.
And he'll turn to face.
Yep.
Okay.
5 to 2 or 3
The
to 2?
alternative I could have done is not do this and then have him close the door after they hit him. But the problem is I got a big gaping hole here.
Yeah.
I gotta put somebody up here.
Yeah.
3-2 here.
Lock.
Of course it's a lock. They happen all the time.
And 5 to 2.
This won't be a lock.
You sure?
Hopefully it's a flea.
I rode high. No. Just a recoil.
I'm a 7 and you're a something.
Five.
A something.
Recoil.
Now you roll a 1?
Uh,
Not a 5 again.
what would I do?
I'd almost rather you get a 6 than a 5.
I got 2.
Because the 5s are getting annoying. I mean, 5 is my favorite number. You keep rolling like that, I'm going to have to pick a different number. You know, like one I don't like very much. Like, you know, I don't know, 4.
So I'm going to do this.
3.
He's going to come here.
You don't like 3?
No.
He's going to come
It's like
here.
1, 2, oh, that number again?
Yeah. 1, 2, and
So I did my best to line up on you.
Four.
You going to fight a -1 or slide over?
Okay, so let me think. If I slide over, it frees this guy up.
Yep.
What kind of nastiness is he going to do? He's going to close the damn door.
he's going to turn you into muck.
How many pips you got left?
1.
You still have a pip left over?
Because that's 1 pip right there.
I'm not going to come over.
So that's 4 to 1.
Now, at the end of combat, I'm going to come over anyways. But I want to keep this guy locked down. Because he's...
So, no matter the result at end of combat, unless you one of you is eliminated, you come over?
Yes.
Okay.
If I can.
Well, what do you mean if you can? Like if there's a troop blocking you or something that
Correct.
precludes it? Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm going to bring him here.
That's almost never the case.
I
You
think
lined
that-
up with him?
Yeah, that threatens that other guy on the hill, right?
Believe so. Yep.
Yep. That's what we'll do. That's the 2.
Yeah, because otherwise he's going to come over here and close the door here. Or even close it. He may be able to reach this guy. I don't want him free range.
So my 4 to your 1.
Yep. It's unfortunate, but...
6.
And hopefully it didn't keep me from killing that guy.
Hopes.
It didn't.
It did.
No, for me
you're
killing you.
good.
So I just died.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
now
I got to go
you're going to advance.
right into my guy, right? Yep.
Now, hold on a second.
Yeah, he wouldn't have a recoil.
No, I gotta look at the rule book. No, to see if you change your move. I think you just stay there.
Yeah, why wouldn't I? It's my guy.
I don't know.
It's my guy.
My guy. That's
Yeah.
the-
Makes
that's
a
the
difference
go-to guy.
Because that guy doesn't have a recoil, and you better believe I'm gonna throw him in there with no
Well, yeah,
recoil on him.
but I think they still go ahead and do it. It's
If the pursuing element's front edge contacts enemy, or its front corner contacts an enemy front edge, the line of immediately attack move was ultimate move. Okay, so it's only against enemy.
yeah.
Okay.
And
Well, if I roll a 1, these
Oh,
two
yeah.
guys are moving. Assuming you don't knock me out this
Right.
turn, which
3 to 2.
all right,
Got him.
nice.
All right, your turn.
Okay, if
Tie
I roll, if
back
I roll a
into-
1, they're moving.
Ty, back at Ducks.
Well, let's hope you roll a 1.
Let's see if I roll a 6. That's some cool
61.
stuff I can do. No, not with that. Well, we're doing this. It's not a guaranteed
But
thing.
you didn't roll a 1.
Exactly. It's not a guaranteed thing it'll work, but now the question is, I could probably throw him in over here with an overlap and get another -1. The problem is, I'll be locking this guy down. And in doing so, when it's your turn, you go, "What's that?" And he comes over and munches on him.
Well, right now, actually, he's being threatened by him.
Correct.
And whoever comes over.
Correct. But if I move this
Right.
Saloy to this
I'd have
position,
my choice.
you can have your choice, and you're going to come after the Saloy. Okay? So,
What to do with 1 more pip?
it's a bird, it's a plane, it's damn it, man. This guy's free to be.
Yep.
Let's unfree him to be him.
Oh.
Lock your ass out. Being uphill.
All right. 2 combats. 2-2 or 2-2?
2-2 there with no recoil! Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, recoil you.
I could have the best plan in the world, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
2-1.
Nice.
Whoop, whoop. The guy that's supposed to live dies.
Damn, I was
Oh
hoping
my
to sell this army on eBay. Roll a 1. You haven't rolled 1 yet!
I know what I'll do if I roll a 1. Probably take my knight into that light horse. Well, at least I rolled a 2.
Might still do it.
Yeah.
Just depends.
So we're threatening each other there. We're all threatening there.
Actually, I didn't know if you were threatening me. It doesn't really matter. Yep. I actually like your army. It's cool.
I like that when they're a little tougher though. When they're
What, over
ox.
2-2?
When they're ox. They used to be auxilia. Fast ox or something like that. Oh, something like that.
And they had a, they had a second light horse maybe? I don't know.
Is anybody keeping a compilation of 3.0 rules
Yeah.
proposals?
Oh no.
Proposals, there's yeah, there's some people on that keep track of it, but they're all over the world, you know.
Is Barker
The problem-
is Barker still active?
No. The problem with proposals and house rules, as soon as you start doing them, you end up playing in a place where they're not allowed, or you feel like you're getting
yeah.
screwed.
Yeah.
And
No, I was talking
you know,
about to update the book and
I
rules
don't think it'll ever be updated.
because I was
you know.
kind of wondering. They're my age or older, I think.
4-1.
What, no shooting? Roll a
Right on,
one.
girls.
You haven't rolled a one.
Uh-oh.
I did. Still got me.
I did what you said.
Yeah. No, I apparently listened to
I
myself
was
too much
3-3.
too.
Back tied at 3.
Pips.
It's not gonna end well. Well, this army will be on eBay shortly. See?
Oh,
Very good.
but you just made Pinky mad. Why am I fighting for an army that's going to
Exactly.
go on eBay?
You know, when you
You need to switch that die out.
when you
I'll be using this die all weekend long.
when you decide to sell them on eBay, make sure you let me know so I can bid.
Well, the handling charges are going to be really extreme.
$782.
Well, that's cheap.
Yeah, for the handling charge.
Mm.
We're not talking about the army.
Yeah.
He's locked down. He's locked down.
Brings you over to all these five guys.
It brings me over to
Is desperation a consideration?
no. It brings me over to just run this guy out.
There is that.
He's locked down, so he can only move.
Straight back.
I really have no choice. With a one, I could do something else with him. Not with a one.
I have a question. Why would you not bring these guys up here to
Can't
try
kill
to
them.
end it? Huh?
Can't kill him. These units can't kill this alloy.
They just run away.
Oh, that's right. You can't. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's why.
That's a good reason.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the best reasons I've heard.
Roll
Yeah.
one. You still haven't rolled a freaking one. Roll
All right,
one.
let's see what we
For
got.
pips.
Nah. See,
Jesus.
now you just made
It's
him
okay.
mad. Tell me what to rule.
That was definitely the right move, rolling a
Yeah.
6.
You know. All right. So
You know, you make the best decisions you can with the information
Well,
you have, with the die
absolutely.
rolls you have.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't want to play a game that didn't have dice, or you could never beat somebody better than you.
Correct.
You know, and
Correct.
that's, you know,
I've
I've beaten players that are a lot better than me, and I would have never done it if it was a chess type game, you know.
Dice are the reason it's called a game. Instead of a strategy, I guess. I think we have a perfect example of dice the last 2 games previous to this.
I get an experience with dice every week.
1, 2.
Are you meant to be lined up with me?
Yeah.
Straighten your ass out.
Straighten your ass out, boy.
You want to be exactly at
1, 2.
40 or right there?
Just
You're within
enough to
40.
like you. I just want to make sure you don't go
Okay.
anywhere this way,
Well,
except into him.
You're scared of him, huh?
I don't want to mess him with my plans.
There you go. I have
some superior plans.
I have tactical decisions.
Now watch them all fall apart. 1, 2, a 3.
You know, Mitch, I've beaten better players than you.
I know.
Or my favorite ones were my wife was getting frustrated playing some kind of a board game, and I said, "Honey, I've lost more games than you'll ever win." I said, "It's just a loss. Who cares? You know, it really matters. You know, are you having a good time? That's all that matters."
You know what probably winds up happening in my position is I get frustrated at the dice. because you can't control them.
Right.
You know, and everything.
But the
else
other
is-
guy's got the same problem. too.
Yeah, exactly.
know?
Except when he's rolling sixes and you're rolling
Yeah, it
ones.
happens.
And you, come on, you know, and every once in a while you just can't get out of that hole.
Yeah.
And I get frustrated.
So you know what
but
you
that
do?
doesn't mean I'm not coming back.
You know what you do? You keep using that die because it doesn't get a day off. It wants to be like some.
There you
It's
go.
like a
There you
union
go.
worker. I don't roll ones for you. You do
Yeah.
now. You know you're gonna roll better now dice now. You don't get a day off.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna burn the other two.
I knew you were a smoker.
No combats. Back to you.
If I roll another one,
I would not like it. Okay.
I haven't rolled shit for this army.
No,
Just so you know.
You've not done very well.
That's like the best pip roll that I've had.
They're not very hungry.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna. I don't care what their women look like. I'm not going to Hungary.
No, I won't. Never mind. No, I won't.
Zip it. Zippity zip.
Yep.
Oh man, I can see what's going on here.
Sure.
Yep.
You're on the backside of the hill. What's going on the other side?
One more kill, huh?
One more for either one
Either
of
one
us.
of you, yeah. Yeah.
Who wants to
Let's
go
see.
for
Let's
it?
see what this looks like. If I move over here, I could rape you the next turn if we lock or something like that. This guy's got to move because the jaws of death are closing on him. I don't have to push this forward. That's can happen or not happen, or because I was thinking of push these guys forward, contact him, and then move this Aloy here. But it's still a 2-2. I could lose that. I could push him. If I push him and he's gone, and this guy's fighting him here, I don't get an overlap bonus with these guys because it's on the front edge. So that doesn't do me any good. So that's a short term no winner. I think we got to move this guy. I don't know that I can move him somewhere where you can't close the door on his ass. Let's see. This is like damage control here. This is starting to feel like Germans on the Eastern Front in 1945 kind of thing. Well, I'm not outnumbered, but
Hungarian Fire
it's
Brigade.
yeah. See, here's the problem. He has the control of the pace of the game.
Yes.
And that's so one thing that's really satisfying when you're playing, even if you lose, if you controlled the pace of the game,
So the question becomes, since you know he controls the pace of the game, now you're allowing him to do that again.
correct.
Okay.
But you're buying time.
Because this is not a winning.
Trying to buy time.
Trying to buy time.
That's not a winning
And
combination there.
Maybe they'll react in a way that opens the door.
Or the dice luck will change.
Or the dice. Because this is Wimp Wars, so the numbers are low.
Yeah.
And the dice do matter.
That's right.
They do. More in those.
All right. So if I move this guy, I'm going to have to move that guy.
Well, there is no shooting, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
So can I move this guy in a way that this guy can protect his door being closed? And I think I can do that because I can put his ass about here. I got to move straight back. I could put his ass something. See, this is where this freak geometry. So I'm thinking, move this guy here, move this guy here. But before any of that happens, he moves over this way. I think that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, I'm reacting to everything you do, but
Sometimes you don't have
and I'm
choice.
giving up a flank here, but at least he's a 4 doing it.
Well, yeah, at least you got some.
You know, I gotta do
Technically, he's a 5 against foot.
if. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and he will go here, and then he will go here. I haven't seen too many battles where I gotta do shit like this, so.
Yeah, and most time,
Hold on.
I've done quite a few. Too late, I already rolled. Ha! It's a 2.
Good, I'm glad it worked. You actually rolled a 3 and you rolled 1 less.
You can't close the door yet, can you?
Tell me what I can't do.
You can't do it. Nope. Can't close the door yet. So I'm gonna go here. Actually, I'm gonna go.
And you won't have height advantage
I'm gonna go here.
Why not?
because
You
my
have to
whole
stay-
edge isn't on
Okay,
hill.
you got a whole edge?
Yeah.
You gotta have the
all,
whole
all-
edge.
all you need is the edge.
Yep. Well, the edge is where the combat takes place. So
Would he slide or would you slide?
he's not contacting.
If they did.
Well, he's got to come to me.
Does this
Unless he's a
does
group.
this guy threaten both of them in that position right there?
You trying to get something for nothing? Not yet. Need to move a little bit farther. Now he does.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I still all the way on the hill too, right?
You're totally on the hill. And if somebody comes in contact you, you'll be uphill. See, it's a friendly game.
So there's one.
Only because he doesn't paint. Otherwise, that'd be nasty.
And, and this.
Actually, I wish you painted.
Say that
Because
again.
then we could. I wish you painted. That way we could have talking about
Yeah.
painting things.
And well,
Because I'll go to a show and I'll be like, "Hey, look at this cool paint." And he's like, "How about them Packers?" You know?
how about them
Yeah.
electric fans? See, and you and I come at it from exactly 180 degrees out. I prime white and you prime black. And I like your results, but I can't get them. You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh,
I can't get there from.
That's
from
my
black.
two.
I would be okay priming white. The problem with priming white is, like that church I did.
Oh yeah.
I end up having to paint like watercolors. So my daughter does watercolors, and watercolors is the exact opposite of how I paint, which means you have to paint you have to paint the lightest thing ever, and then go dark.
Yes.
And I go dark and bring up. So I could do it. I just have to kind of work my way around.
Well, you just have
if
to.
if
but-
I prime white, I would end up having a black line, and I don't want a black line.
See, but I don't know. I like your effect much better than mine. Mine are more. Now let's leave skill out. Okay, you paint better than me. Okay, but now let's leave that out. So is it your move?
Yes.
Okay, I'll wait.
No combat.
Somebody ran away.
Imagine that.
Pips.
Must be hungry.
Not
He's hungry.
Not a one.
It's dinner
Not
time.
a one. Not a one. Anything but a one.
All right.
The highest freaking pip.
I think
number
that's the
ever.
highest you've rolled so far this game.
All right. So
Pip
now he's locked down. If I throw him over here, this is where I like to talk out loud because I'm not worried about outsmarting
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
But it may benefit somebody, you
Every-
know,
Exactly.
what my options are.
And it
Yeah.
does. Trust me,
Yeah.
it
Okay.
does. It does.
So-
it helps.
If I knew I was not going to roll like a sissy, so you know I'm not going to go for that. He's normally a 4. I'm a 2. I can bring him up, move him beside him, get some kind of an overlap, and it would be a 2 to 3. But I could kill him. That's actually not so bad. Or I play conservative, throw him into the front, and then move him to. Well, I could move twice. That's not looking
this
so.
way, and then you
That's
move
not
that
looking
way.
so bad either.
You can move this way and then move that way, and close the door on it.
All right.
You can't.
So,
once you move your second.
What I need to determine is are these guys in danger? What I need to determine are these guys in danger?
But couldn't he do that by moving straight this way? Oh, I see.
The second move has to be outside of the.
Oh, it can't
of the
close.
big-
It
Yeah.
can't, that's right.
You
Exactly.
can't budge me
That's right.
Yep.
because you're not a group yet. So he's safe there. Well, I mean, you could 2-2 him and double me.
Or you could do me.
Correct. No, because if I go to you, you get a height advantage. You're a 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yes, if you come to me, I
Yeah.
could 2-2
Yeah.
and kill you. Correct. I think the conservative thing is to come over here. I can get about this far and slide over. Okay. He's locked down. So his first move's got to be come down here somewhere. So I'm out of threat zone,
Now he just has to stay away from.
which is going to be easy. So I could come over here.
Stay away from that guy.
This corner's not within 40.
Okay.
So I could move here. Let's use this as an example. I'm doing this for you because, you know,
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
you got front row tickets here, Jim.
Yeah.
I do, and I really like them a lot.
Sitting on your
Especially
laurels.
the price.
Sitting on your laurels.
You don't have to look at that little phone.
Yeah.
So that's not a bad location. But at a 5-4, the odds are I'm not going to beat you anytime soon. So I'm going to move this guy somewhere in the difference.
But there is a chance.
And make you have a tough decision what to do. Something to think about. So that's 1, 2, 3.
1,
Left.
2, 3.
Because he moved twice. Once to get out of the thread zone.
Oh, that's
and
right. That's right.
And the
That's
second
right.
move.
Yeah, gotcha.
Oh, come on.
I was going to go after that next turn. I'm not sure if it was right there.
You've moved it.
Oh, dude. All right. 4 to 5?
Nope. Yep, 4 to 5. Roll me a 1, make it easy. Nope, I rolled like a
Push me.
sissy.
I'll go with the full.
Of course, you'll go 40, so you can
Yeah.
get closer into his troops and stuff.
Yeah.
Now
Fall
you,
back! Fall back!
now you need to roll. Yeah, you smell that knight coming over. What's
Yeah.
that sound? Oh, shit! Fall
Clinkety
back.
clink clink.
Now roll another 1.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Oh, witchcraft's it's gonna pay off sooner or later. Actually, it's not very
Wow.
impressive. Sometimes, even I'm impressed with it. Sometimes, but not this time. I've called it wrong many times, but that spooks a lot of people out.
What does?
That
Calling it.
saying and then it's the same thing. Like people that are superstitious, like I piss on superstition. Well, I'm not going to go burn a holy place down, but you know,
Gosh, I hope
No.
not. You've got the Pope's army.
no.
Yeah, it'd be mad then. So I can't do that. But
This is a good game.
yeah.
This is a
Oh,
good
but I
game.
also got to make sure one other thing.
So I guess the secret, if you're going to take a long time
Have a good
taking
game.
a turn, no, have a good game, but also talk about why you're taking a long time
Yeah.
and the thoughts that are going through you.
Yeah.
So you're not like, well, he's just daydreaming about, you know, upside down cake.
Those Hungarian things we aren't going to talk about.
Mhm.
Man, I don't know. So if I go over here and then it's 4 to 4 and I push him back and he falls back, I can still protect my guy, but
You're out in the open. It's, you know, it's
Deci-
tough.
Basically,
It's tough.
decision time.
It's
Yep.
tough.
Yeah. You gotta make
I
a
mean, I
mind
got to
up.
go out there, otherwise he'll.
You have to think of the history.
Yeah.
His dice rolling's been crap, and
Yeah.
yours has been a little better. Of
Well,
course, that would be the exact time.
If you
for
even
the-
it up to 4 to 4,
There's,
a 6-1 will kill one of
yeah,
us.
one of us could die on a 6-1.
Here's what
Question
this is
is,
why
that's
I'm
the
gonna
only
die.
way.
Watch it be me.
Question is
No,
who?
no, don't-
Did
don't-
something get bumped here? I think we're good there. We're
We
good.
should,
I think we're
this guy
okay.
should be tying both those guys
Yeah.
down.
so-
Okay, is that where we're going?
That's it.
6 to 1 here. Hold on.
Yep.
Put the lucky point.
There
I think
it
that's
is.
the
No,
one.
no, lucky point for you.
Don't look at me with that smirk of 6.
I got the 6.
No, you don't.
Oh, if I would have, though, that would have been the end.
Yeah, yep.
Come on, green dice.
Now I'll co-
Pick up.
Now I'll go back 40,
And I'll go forward.
and you'll go up forward 40.
Then it's your turn. Alright.
Ones
Keep
man are
pace.
brutal. There's so many times where a 1 will just screw you, where a 2 you live. You know.
Yeah.
Pips.
Well, that's a little better.
Okay.
Where's the rest? Where's my army now, though?
Well, they're here, there, and yon, aren't they?
Yawn.
Yep.
1.
4 left.
2. Let me see where this guy is. I'm going to mark this because this is kind of cool. I call this how to get milk out of a brick. I'm locked down by you, so I could rotate to face you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then bring the other guy in.
And then bring the other guy beside him.
Because they're next to each other. Yep. And then next turn move in.
The question my next question is this. With it standing 3-3, do you have time in your own mind to make predisposed positions? In other words, you position yourself for next turn. Or do you try to take the game now?
Well, you can't get the game.
I can't take the game now.
No, but if you and you can't kill these guys with these guys, right?
No, not yet. So if I rotate this guy forward, I'm putting myself on the hill. So if you come to me, you'll be a 3 to my 2.
Right.
Okay? So I've got to bring him up beside him. But the guy beside him won't freaking help. But if I stick him farther, then the 3 to 2 is on this guy. So it's like there's no benefit to do that right now. Except
What else are you gonna do?
Except instead of moving him here, I'm going to move him back and over a little bit, right?
Uh-huh.
And we're going to move this guy back.
1, 2, 3. Still got 2 left.
I'm going to leave myself a smidge. Now he's out of threat zone. I'm going to move a little bit further. But still, where if you contact me, we'll be off the hill.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to come closer to extend that, he's not going to be able to reach that guy. He's not going to be able to reach this dude.
Yep.
With his threat zone.
You still got 1 pip left.
I think we're going to burn it.
So it's a 5 to 3.
5 to 3, which, in my opinion, is pretty deadly. Although lately it hasn't been working. Yep. Okay, now we need to cut out the going back 40 business.
What? I was kind of enjoying that.
Well, I did that here when you move the guy forward.
Now honest
Roll that
5 pips. Horrible timing. Ah. Well,
Well, it helps.
if I don't go and go into contact with that guy, he'll slide in front of me.
I think you have to do it.
Yeah, I gotta do
I
this.
think you have to do it. It could happen. It's a 2 to 1.
It's 2 to 1 instead of letting him come up and slam into
So
me.
a lot of this depends on what I'm going to roll in this combat. You know,
comes down to it.
really up to me what I roll.
2 to
What
1.
kind of a sissy die roll I roll. Okay, we're gonna see what Hungary's made of. Yeah!
Dead.
Wow. I
Six
should have
to
gotten
3.
angry with these stuff. Why didn't you tell me?
1 more.
Hussars need to be angry.
5 to 3.
Yeah!
And
Lock.
that's a lock.
That's
it.
All right. We're not going on eBay. Mitch's army's going on eBay. No, they're not.
Don didn't.
Mitch doesn't
Don's
threaten them that
ghost
way.
didn't come in here.
Only Don can do it.
I guess.
Only one can be Don.
Oh man.
But that was a great freaking game.
That was a very good game.
That's one of the best games we've had recently.
Yes.
Oh, we've had a lot of freaking good games.
Yeah.
But lately, this is a real good one.
No, the Pope match, it was like, okay, your turn to get raped. Okay, my turn to get raped. Okay, your turn to get raped. So this is 21. So 22 points for me. Mitch has 5, and Mr. Cheney has 45.
Woo.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you.
And we have something for you.
That goes to show that a blind hog occasionally finds an acorn.
Well, use the blind symbol loosely. There's
Yeah,
other things coming up.
And I know you didn't use this army, but the Wimp War champion goes to Mr. Cheney.
Thank you, sir.
There you go.
Congrats.
Thank you.
You're the first person to ever win at Hurri-Cant. Okay. All right, so that concludes Wimp Wars.
Ta-da.
So we'll be on shortly with the next round. See ya, folks.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.